Yo, man, we here, man. It's a great great Wednesday. I'm tripping. It's a great Wednesday today. It's a great Wednesday today. It's been a
Uh,
minute. It's been a minute, man. I had a busy weekend with family. Really saying no. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Been a minute since the squad been together, man. We in West went live on TikTok last night, talked a little college football and all that. But hey, man, we here, man. We back on the pod, man. We back at it, man. Had a lot of stuff going on since we been absent from here. So hey, how y'all feeling, man? I know J.O. the tip
feeling
of the
good,
word.
man. Feeling good. Feeling real
Hey,
good.
Hey man, I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling great, man. What it do, my boy? Hey, PB, it's
what's up?
almost time, my boy.
Hey, say. Hey, it's the month, my boy. It's the month, man. Wedding month, man. Hey, we count nine. Count nine. Runna. What it do?
What's going on?
I'm much, bro. I'm much, bro. What you want me to call you today, bro?
You can keep it professional today. You can just call me
You want
Runner
to keep it
today.
professional? Okay, I'm gonna call you right, bro. I'm gonna call you
You can call me Runner.
right. I'm gonna call
He said they're professional.
you.
What up,
Yeah, my
bro?
boy said,
What's up with
What up,
y'all,
Runner?
man? What's up
Chilling.
with y'all?
nothing much, man. Hey, man, we got a lot of good shit to get into, but first, as we know, Mike Brown got hired by the New York Knicks a few hours ago. And we had some back and forth in the group chat, man. I had to tap in.
Mm-hmm.
My brother hit me up like, "Hey, man, you hear what bro saying and shit like that." So I had, all right, let me go see. Justin said Tibbs and Mike Brown are 1A and 1B. Like, really, they the same. I mean, it ain't no difference. You gonna do the same shit, get wins in the regular season, but maybe get put out like you always do. You know what I'm saying? The Mike Brown special. And he's saying, I guess Stone will compare like the rings, like he got four to Tibbs one, but as Justin was saying, being an assistant with the Golden State Warriors, I mean, and you saying you really put anybody in that position, they probably do the same shit. So I mean, AC, you got to respond, and I'm gonna let you go because you've been waiting to get it off my boy. Hey, the
Mhm.
floor is yours.
I hear what Justin is saying. I really do. But we have to look at the we have to look at what's at hand right now. We have to look at what the task is at hand right now. Most of the teams that was at the top this year are going to be dropping drastically because their main players is hurt. The door is pretty open. I've been saying that the door that it should be clear for the Cavaliers as long as they healthy. Because the only team that's beat them while healthy was the Boston Celtics. So I feel like they're the clear cut team, but it's definitely them two. They at the top. The Cavaliers right now, and the New York Knicks. I feel like they'll make a good run for it. I feel like they'll make a good run for it. Mike Brown isn't a bad coach. I hear just when he say they don't move the needle. I mean, but man, we got to see what he's. We saw a lot of improvement that he brought to Sacramento when he went there. Even though they really
Facts,
they ran into the Warriors. Shit, I don't know.
Facts.
They ran into the Warriors.
facts.
So
But bro, they ran into the Warriors, but the next year he went 13 and 18 and got fired after being coach of the year. So what are we talking about? Like, I'm not saying he not a y'all keep saying it like I'm saying he not a good coach.
mhm.
But
Mm-hmm.
what has that man showed you that Tibbs ain't showed you? They both great regular season coaches. If anything, the only thing you can say is that they'll have a better chance because Mike Brown ain't gonna
Yeah,
run them
there's
into the
definitely
ground.
different
That's
circumstances over there
it.
in the East because a lot of people hurt. I didn't ask you, man. Go over the. You can see that it's a
Um,
lot of it's a different circumstances right now when it comes to um the talent, or not the talent, but who
right.
they'll be facing right now. Um, I'm gonna give him a chance because shit, it's a wide open right now. That's
But
all I
actually
can do.
you basing that off of a hurt East. Yes, a lot of switch up, but you basing that off of a hurt. Yeah, he gonna look good this year with a hurt East, but we talking about when it's a full healthy East and he got to run the gauntlet and play and show that he is a better coach than a lot of these other people. And I just don't think that he showed. Not to say he ain't a good coach. Again, he gonna do great, But when he get to the playoffs, bro, trash. And
But
that
I
who?
ain't
got.
just that
But
ain't
I
who?
just
But
Golden
want.
who?
State.
You see, who he gonna run into going in the playoffs, right? We're looking at maybe a Pistons, Orlando, um, at the
Milwaukee.
I feel like that play a
maybe
factor too, but
maybe
my 2 cents is on the topic. I'm with everybody on this one, but that's the most talent Mike Brown didn't have. So it's a wait and see thing for real, honestly.
since
He did have
yeah.
two back to back good seasons in a down season, but at the same time, he only went 13-8.
That was
Like
in
it
one
was a
season,
lot
huh?
of it was a lot of game left. It was a lot of games left in that season, but I'm with both of y'all. It's just a wait and see thing for real, for
Just
real.
take it off.
The
Yeah, and
options the
that's what
options
I was
was
telling
slim for the
Stone though,
Knicks. Like
Runna.
who the Knicks was going to get? Like who else was the Knicks going to get?
Exactly, and that's what I was telling Stone. Like Stone was talking like that was they number one choice. Like, bro, y'all got stopped from interviewing like 5, 6 people before y'all gave him an interview. Like, I'm not saying that he not gonna win, but you just gotta show, like you said, bro. You gotta show me because I done seen Mike Brown at his best, and I still think he just is a 1A 1B with Ted. The same coach, just different philosophies. One more offensive than defensive,
Right.
but it's the same when they do great during the regular season, but when they get to the playoffs, they I don't know. It don't equate.
I
Oh, well,
got
that's
somebody
speedy.
on. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna tap into this. So, President, you there?
What?
You there? Oh, okay, okay. I just want to make sure you there. This bro. I mean, I met bro last night on TikTok. Man, West. We going at it. Bro said you want to come up. So I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, and you know what I'm saying. If you want to hop in on the topic, we talking about Mike Brown
Oh
and
yeah.
to the New York Knicks. So if you want to hop in on the topic, you can. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself though.
Yeah. I'm Preston, but I think Mike Brown, he's gonna be a great piece to the Knicks because the Knicks haven't really gotten it done so far. Like they've had great talent over the years. They've had great potential, but they just never got it done in the playoffs. And some of that can be unlucky for the teams they play against, like ending up playing against the Indiana Pacers with a very motivated team around them. And
Mhm.
I think they're just going to get it done eventually with this guy. And I think it's going to be a great piece for them.
Okay, okay. Well said, P. Well said.
Hey, I'm the coon of the show, my boy. So I'm the coon. So if I say some crazy shit, you know some coon shit.
Now go ahead. This your part, bro. You got anything to
I'm
say?
the coon. I'm the coon, bro. Nah, I agree on with both. I think Mike Brown until it ain't like what just said. I don't think it's bad. He ain't a bad coach, bro. Just by I agree with on AC two. Just what he did off change to bringing Sacramento back to life. I think that was big. Like and as far as the Knicks, I don't know how well it's gonna be. Of course, they got a roster, but I don't know. Maybe he don't. Maybe he actually uses his rotation, bro. Like maybe he actually uses guys other than what Tibbs did. Like maybe he play everybody. So I mean, and it is different circumstances. Like he ain't got to go against the Golden State Warriors. You know what I'm saying? He going against the East, which I think the East is a lot tougher than people think this upcoming year. But yeah, I
Man, this
mean,
upcoming year,
congrats to Mike
it's
Brown.
gonna man, it's only about 4 or 5 teams who gonna be up there. The rest of them they gonna fall in where they fall in, man.
Name him. Ooh,
Like I said, the Cavs,
okay.
Knicks. What is who somebody else said the Bucks? I don't even. I'm not even sure about the Bucks. But the
Yeah,
Bucks, we'll
they
say
might not even have
Orlando.
Giannis.
They're in
Yeah,
full
exactly,
rebuild mode.
exactly.
Hell
They got
yeah.
oh, I'm sorry.
I got niggas number one right
Bro,
now.
don't forget about. I
I saw
mean,
somebody else said Knicks number
I
one
don't
too,
fuck
but
with
they
ATL,
got
but
Detroit,
ATL, everybody
Orlando
sleep
gonna
on
be
that.
up
I mean,
there.
ATL might be a
Atlanta,
sleeper.
yeah,
Man,
Atlanta, yeah.
ATL,
Like,
hell no.
what you mean? In the East,
No,
in this East, they gonna be straight.
Yeah,
no,
in
no,
this East, they
In
definitely
this
gonna be
East
top.
this
They
year,
gonna
they
be
gonna be
top
no,
straight,
eight.
bro.
They're gonna be
no.
top eight for sure.
Straight in
For
what?
sure.
Of course they're gonna be
They
top eight. They've been
like they
top
can,
eight
bro.
for the past
They could
8
make some
seasons.
noise. I'm saying that's a team you can't sleep on.
I'm talking about championship, bro. Them niggas ain't making it past the
No,
play-in,
we
bro. They're
no,
gonna be
we
the
not. We
same.
only we just saying playoffs. We ain't talking about
I ain't
we
say
ain't talking
championship.
about winning nothing.
I'm talking about
They
man. I'm
st-
talking about the East
they
being more
still going to
dominant. That's it.
struggle going, bro. The
I
only
think, bro.
pickup
I
I
think it's
like for
different,
them
bro.
was Shea Cousin. That was a cool pickup for them. Other than that, bro, what they don't got any offense.
I saw Nord. He coming from the Ricky from Georgia. He nice. Um, I mean, I ain't gonna speak on Brazilians. I mean, that's another problem in itself. But
That nigga got AIDS.
bro, I think Trey he got the right young piece of the road with him, bro. Honestly, I mean, we've been saying how Trey got it. Then we go Quinn Snyder is a good
I,
coach.
I like the young. Well, I ain't gonna say I like the young team. I like a few guys they got, but it's still not enough. They still young.
Get that fucking sandwich out of
And then
there.
it's
Like, I
Trey
think
Young
they.
too. I don't like Trey Young at all.
I mean, you know how I feel about Trey Young, but, but that'd be straight, but they gonna be all right. But
How
in
you
this
feel
East,
about?
I ain't like.
I'm not going into that. Who was that runner who said that?
Yeah, I don't believe in Trey
I'm not.
Young, bro. He
I'm not
can't.
going
I
into
don't.
that,
Trey
bro. I
Young
am
has
not
never
going
had
into
a
that today.
true sidekick besides DeJounte Murray, and still
We
he was
told him
not an
this.
elite.
We told him this already, Preston. We didn't told this man. This man has averaged a double double. That has went up ever since he
I'm
stepped
not.
into
I'm
the
not.
league. He talking about he still don't trust him. I don't understand.
I'm
I
not
don't
going to
get
get
it.
into the Trey Young talk. I'm gonna just leave it
They
as
just
I don't.
acquired Kristaps Porzingis, who can play both ways and
Nah, we
spread the
can't.
floor.
If he
Porzingis,
plays
we
If
can't
he
count on
play,
ball,
Porzingis
Kristaps
he
though.
haven't
Porzingis got
played more than
AIDS,
if
six
he
man. He
play,
ain't
games in
bro.
playing
how
none of this.
long?
If
Yeah,
he play, bro.
it's definitely
He
if he
liable to
play
If
play
because
he
20 games.
plays,
he be playing around. I don't know what Porzingis be having going on.
I mean, Clint Capella leaving them, that don't do nothing for real. I'm not like a firm believer in Clint right now, but like the only guys I like is Jalen Johnson and Dyson.
Oh yeah,
Who else? I love them guys, but other than that, they still got a long way to go.
Clint Capella's turning 31 this year. I don't think we. Yeah,
Yeah. I'm
they
not
don't.
worried about Clint. I like their backup with Convo, but in the series right now, I don't see them beating the Pistons. I don't see
Right.
them beating nobody.
Okay.
Now,
But they won't make it. They probably make it.
I don't know.
Those
They
are
They
just
probably
gonna have to
could get.
see,
fighting.
right?
I like. Hey, I like the Pistons, but I mean the offseason ain't done. But well, I'm high on Detroit too. I'm with you on Detroit, but I don't know. Like I think Trey Young. I mean, we saying he ain't got here. I know he ain't got no sidekick, but you know how I feel about him on the running line. I feel like he played well with a great bid, but maybe on the unit he had not running with him, maybe that changed. But I like Quinn as a coach. But I just think like this year's East, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like the year how the East gonna be, I think they really gonna make some noise, bro.
I
For
mean,
real.
I
everything go
agree.
up and down. I feel like some teams are going to be back. I feel like the Rockets, and not Rockets, the Raptors, they're going to be better than before. The 76ers is going to be
They
back.
be better than hate on the host, you think?
I'm saying like these are teams that's going to be like top 8. The 76ers going to be back. The Raptors, they
Yeah, I
healthy.
mean, yeah,
They're going to be
we make
decent.
exceptions.
You know what I'm saying? But the Hawks, I'm not a firm believer. I feel like Trey Young can't lead a team. Even though he did it 2021, I don't know. I don't think teams can go far with him being the number one. I feel like he can be a good number two.
You need a full team. You talking about one guy who ain't declined yet.
I'm not about to go
He
back to
ain't
that, but
declined
Trey
yet.
had decent teams though.
He hasn't declined though. It's not him.
Yeah, yeah.
Decent.
You're naming one person. He's only thing he's
Trey
done
had
is
solid.
he's
He
done
had
is
solid cores
incline.
around him.
He's inclined. He hasn't declined yet. I don't know what we're looking at. I don't know what we're
Trey
looking at.
Young has yet to have an elite big on his team.
He has yet to be less than his numbers that he's averaging.
An
They done went
elite
up every
big.
year.
I wouldn't say he had an elite big. Oh wait, are you trying to say Kristaps Porzingis is elite
Yes.
when he plays?
When he plays, he is elite.
That's rolling the dice.
Hey, hot take. I'm with Runna, to be honest, man. I think Trey Young is a great player, but he played too much hero ball.
Right.
Right.
They don't
Thank
have like
you.
a
Why is he
Yeah,
real
playing
yeah.
offense,
hero
man.
Thank
They
ball?
you.
don't.
He
Thank
does
He's
like
you.
to
he's
play
pulling
hero,
up.
but he gets
He's
Thank
it
you.
pulling
done
up from the
sometimes.
logo, bro. That's what he make his money on. Pulling up from the logo.
Thank you.
If
He's
you
not
ain't
a
Steph Curry,
JB.
I don't
Like,
believe in that,
hey,
bro. I'm
thank you.
sorry. That
You
Those
not.
games where nobody else wanted to score,
That's what
he
I'm
would
saying. Why is
drop
he
40
playing hero
points
ball? I don't.
and win it
There's a
for
reason
the
why you play
Hawks.
hero ball. You're just not doing it. There's a reason why.
Like it's just him. It's an eye into like he gonna get his stats, of course, but what about the rest of the team?
Exactly. What about the rest of? Thank you. What about
But
the
he
rest? What
had
about the rest of the
supported, like
team?
he had good people around him in his tenure with
What
the
were they
Hawks.
doing?
They was putting up numbers.
Hey,
They
we ain't gonna act like
So
that number
I need
one
to
pick
show me the
was
numbers.
didn't
Show me
have
the
a good
numbers they
year
putting
last
up.
year.
yeah. Zach had a good year too. I like Zach. Zach, he's decent. He's solid. Zach is decent. Even this year, he had a solid team around him. But Jalen
So,
Johnson did go down, but he had a solid team around him. It's no excuses after the the John T. Murray thing didn't work. I stopped caring for Trey Young.
You keep talking about one person and it's a whole team of guys.
Yeah, I love y'all some
He
Trey
doing
Young.
what he's supposed to do.
nah, it ain't me,
I'm
bro.
not hating on him
It
as a
ain't
player. I'm
me.
just talking about winning. Like he been doing the same thing since he got in the league.
It's
Okay,
a
25 and
team
10. But
sport,
what are you doing?
not just one person.
I'm not
It's a
I'm
team sport.
I'm not by my computer right now. I'm not about to prove you wrong. So we're just gonna go. You know,
Nah,
I'm not
like I,
wrong if JR on my side. This is like the
nah,
only
like
time
I
he ever
said,
agreed with me in life.
yeah, this is the
So
only. I ain't gonna lie,
it's
this
hard to
is the only
argue with me
time.
right now.
This is the only time. I ain't gonna lie, because I said it when we were debating last time. I said it again. I just feel like any top star, like any main star that leads the team, will do the same shit in the A. Like, I mean, they ain't got no choice. But you taking up that many shots, bro. You gotta hit someone. So I mean, I'm agree with Rona because I feel like when Trey Young go against long defenses in the long defenses in the playoffs, like he had real trouble with them. Like he did his shit against New York or whatever, but when he went against the Celtics, went against the Miami Heat, he didn't look so
Yeah,
hot.
even the Heat, bro. He had
Yeah,
like 10 turnovers. There's so much he
yeah,
could do. Like I
Keep
don't like him
yeah,
as a number one.
keep it, mama.
for
I feel
sure.
like they need to trade him.
I thought they was.
Like I feel like if
I
they would
really
have
thought they
traded
was.
him when LA wanted him, like
We
when LA
wanted.
wanted him, when they had like Brown and AD, that would have been a perfect fit for him because he's not like the focal point. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So respect to Trey Young though. He doing his thing as a small guy, but it's so much a small guy could do for you in today's game.
for sure, for sure.
When Trey Young scored 30 points, he scored 30 points 21 times this season.
Okay.
They won 18 of those games,
Okay.
and he had two game winners. So he single handedly won 20 games out of the 40 for the Hawks.
That's not gonna change nothing, Preston.
Yeah, that
You
I
I,
can
don't.
bring up the
I
stats,
was just trying
Preston.
to
That ain't
bring
gonna
up
change
stats.
nothing. They know what he did.
Yeah,
Ain't no
yeah,
change.
I'm
Hey,
Ain't
I
no
thinking.
change in
swear
their mind.
everybody was like,
I mean,
"Is
like,
that me?"
yeah, but that's supposed to be. Okay, you said he scored 18 games. He had 30 points.
21, but he won 18 of those.
I just don't. I don't know.
I'm not
I
saying
think
that
they need
he's
to
a
trade
bad
him.
player or that
Oh
he.
shit, Aiden just
I
went to the
think
Lakers.
I think it's just he. I
Aiden
don't think
where?
hero ball gonna get you a ring, bro. Like
Aiden
I
where?
just I don't agree with that. And I said the
Lakers.
same thing about who the
Oh, okay.
Cavaliers last year. Like Donovan Mitchell play hero ball, bro. It's just I don't feel like that's gonna equate to. It might equate to wins, but
He
it ain't
only,
gonna equate to
but he
a
only play
ring.
like that when his other guys aren't available.
He got a
Who's
solid
that?
core
That's
around him though. Like,
proven.
all
He
right,
does
so
that
Who that? Donovan Mitchell?
when they're hurt. Yes.
No, hey, see, I'm not gonna let you do that because the thing
No,
is,
only one person be going there for him.
all that
Really?
man had to do as a leader of a team, bro, you have to get your team involved, and
They
that's
was
something
hoping
that
that they was hoping. But you talking about the game he scored 50? They was hoping,
it was
but he
multiple
had
games like that
50.
though.
And then when they
The
gave him the
next
ball at
game
the
he
end, they
came out,
turned
he
the
did the
ball
same
over.
thing, and they was trash.
Them two guys turned the ball over. It's two guys who let had the ball, turned the ball over at the end. Then he turned the ball over after them. That's what cost them the game.
y'all talking about
He
defense?
got them going.
Yeah, he talking about D-Mitch. I think. Talking about
Uh,
D-Mitch, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like nobody else showed up in that series. D-Mitch gonna do him
The game he
regardless.
scored 50, they was hooping though. But it was mistakes made at the end.
Like they bench wasn't.
They hooped that
Ty
game.
Jerome was playing like shit.
Ty Jerome played good that game. Him, Strus shot great that game. It was just the at the end. Shit.
And then
at
Garland
the
bum ass
end.
went down. I like
Garland
Mitch.
went
I used
down.
to hate him. I used to hate Mitch, but D Mitch earned my respect over time. He's a solid small guard. He's a solid small guard. I just don't like Trae Young. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, y'all. I'm sorry. It's not 2021 no more.
You think everybody living off that, really?
Yeah, everybody living off that one run he had. He's good, but you banging on half court shots, bro.
I'm just going off of what he didn't show, and that's all. What
When the
he
last
done
time he
did.
showed it? When the last 2021, right?
When he's done what he's done did over his resume.
He got surpassed by Tyrese Halliburton in the span of 2 3 years.
Brunson in the
I'm gonna leave
same
it. I'm gonna leave it
team,
at that because I know that can
but they
blow
both
up.
have better teams. I don't know what you're
Oh
saying
my
that
god.
for.
Okay.
They both have
Because
better
I know it can
teams.
blow up. I'm gonna just because you the biggest Trey Young fan. I'm gonna just leave that right there.
I'm not. I'm actually not a Trae Young fan, but I'm gonna respect your game if you come out there and you put it on the floor. He's
But
coming out
Trey
there and
had
putting
good
it on the
role players
floor.
around him. He had I I don't want to say prime Clint, but when Clint was actually a 12 point and 15
No, he
rebound
didn't
guy,
have
he
prime
had Clint.
Clint. James
He had
Harden had prime Clint.
I I listen though. Was Clint Capella freshly coming from the Houston Rockets? He was not a top center in the league. Not the best, but he was
No,
a 12 and 15 guy. And he was a lob threat.
no, he was a lob threat. That's pretty much it.
He
That's other
wasn't
than
12
that,
and
no.
he wasn't one of the best rebounders in
He
the
was a
league in the
lob
lob threat.
threat. He was a lob threat.
But that's why I say I think Trey Young thrive with like a great
They still
law
had
set.
And
Brooke
thank
Lopez as
you.
one
They
of the
so
top
they built
rebounders
I
in the
around him.
don't
They
league.
got
think I don't.
they got
Yeah,
in every piece of Trey Young's part in with the Hawks. They got him everything he need. They gave him the 12 and 15 rebound threat. They got him John Collins. He had Cam Reddish ain't work. They tried to give him Cam Reddish. He had Bogdan. He was a forty
yeah.
percent 3 point shooter. John Collins shot 40% from the three at one point. Who else they had? I keep forgetting.
Who the buddy that went to the Kings?
Which one?
Herder or whatever his name is.
Schroeder?
Yeah, no, the white dude.
Kevin Herter.
Jackson
Oh,
Herter.
Kevin
Kevin
Herter.
Herder.
Kevin
Yeah,
Herter was a
yeah,
baller. Kevin Herter, he
yeah.
shot
He was hooping
40%
for
from the
them.
three. Like he
He was
had
hooping for
he
them.
had solid role players around him. He just couldn't get it done. And then they even gave him DeJounte Murray.
Hmm.
Besides height, who game do y'all Mike do you say similar to
Who?
Trey Young?
Who is he similar to?
Yeah,
He's the one of his
Uh,
kind.
Yeah.
his game style. If you think about it, he played the guy who he got traded for, who he got traded with.
Who you talking about?
you talking about Luca?
Who did he get traded for?
Oh, Luke.
They got the same type of play style, don't they? They
Luca,
like
that's
No.
that's
bigs
a
on live
different
threat. No,
that's
okay.
hell no.
Just think about it before y'all answer. Think about it. Think about it.
Does does Luca play
Think about it.
defense?
Luca don't play D. I
Does
Does
see
Trey
where
play
Luca
he's
get,
coming
defense?
does
from.
Does
Luca
Trey play
no no
defense?
no. Does Luca get 2 steals a game?
Huh?
Does Luca get 2 steals a game? Or does he just stand there and play defense?
Nah, he don't do shit on defense.
Exactly. Trey Young actually tries on defense. Even though he's not 6'7" like Luca or 300 pounds, Trey Young still gets it done.
And they
But
both put up a
Luca,
whole bunch
he's
of
so
shots, and
dominant
they
on
both like
offense,
big,
bro.
so they can throw lobs
And
too.
I don't like Luca either, but Luca is just so dominant on, and then he can
They both
his
take a lot of
offensive
shots, and
bag,
they both like lob threats, right?
his offensive bag is just too deep, bro.
They both take a lot of
3 level
shots and
score.
like lob threats, right?
Yeah, but it's a
Say
size
that again,
difference.
Runna. Say that
I
again,
said,
Runna.
did you not hear me when
Say that
I
again,
started the
Runna.
question? I said, besides the height, did you not hear what I said? They play
That place
similar
was big.
besides the height, right?
No, because no,
No,
heck
okay,
no, man. I can't even talk
okay.
how I want to talk. Listen, brother. What Runner just said is the difference between them, bro. That man
The
can
height.
score at
I said
all
that from the
three
beginning.
levels. It ain't got nothing to do with height. It's scoring at all three levels.
All three
So
levels,
Trey
Luca
don't.
bro.
So
can
Trey don't
Luca
score.
can really create
So
his shot,
so
bro.
Trey can't
Like his
score.
gravity is
From
different,
three,
bro.
Trey don't
His
show.
gravity is different.
Trey don't make it. Can't create his own shot.
He can, but not
out,
in the way
not
Luca does. He's
outside
a
that three,
3 level score.
bro.
Like his gravity,
It
like
ain't the way
his
Luca do it.
gravity is crazy, bro.
Give me a
It
second.
take like 3 niggas to guard Luca, man. Like you can't, even though it's similar. I get where y'all coming from, but you can't. That's Luca we talking about. That's the Don. But
And
back to
both
these
of them,
players
and
though,
both
because
of them
I
ain't
want to
done, and
finish. I
both
want to
of them
finish. I
ain't
want to
done
finish with
shit.
help. I want to
Both of
finish
them ain't
with
done
help
shit.
Trey Young had, right? He also had DeAndre Hunter was a 3 and D. He shot like
Yes, I
38% from
forgot
his,
about. Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah,
They had Gallinari. Like he had good role
yeah,
players,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Ain't that the same type of thing that was happening in Dallas?
What happened?
With all the stuff you saying now, ain't that the same type of thing that's happening in Dallas? They put role
No, but the
players and
difference
guys
was
and
that the
and,
difference
and put
was in Dallas. He was doing it with a tough West, and he was still making the playoffs and making
Right,
runs.
yeah. He made two
wasn't
Western
they
Conference.
putting the people around them and building a team and doing all
But
this,
yeah, they did
right?
have to do that with Luca. They did have to do that with Luca. They did what they supposed to do. They moved him from I don't want to sound crazy, but they got him a point guard. He stopped
Mm-hmm.
playing. You know what I'm saying? They got him help in terms of Jalen Brunson. They had Kyrie. They got two athletic bigs. Like they did what they had to do. But at the same time, it's Luca, bro. And
What does
I'm not
that
saying
mean?
that Mavs had
What
crazy
does
help
this
because they
Luca
had solid
mean?
role players too. There, he made PJ Washington look good. He made Daniel Gafford look good.
Because he like the loud threat, right?
I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm gonna just leave it at that, bro. We can go deep into Trey Young another time. I don't want to prove you wrong twice. We got a new guest. We got P on the pod, bro.
I'm still trying to figure out
We don't
what
want to
what
embarrass you in
you
front
be
of P,
saying,
bro.
bro. Still trying to figure out what you're trying to say. You keep saying, "Oh, what is Luca?
I
What does
don't.
that
I just
mean?"
what I'm trying to say is Trey Young is an exceptional player. He's a great player.
His
I don't feel
game
comfortable
is
with him
similar
as
to
being the
Luca's,
focal star
minus the
player.
height.
Him being the focal star player is not going to get the Hawks nowhere. How long he been with the Hawks, Pat?
since 2017.
Yes,
And
one something like
how far? What has he done in terms of like playoffs? Like how he only been to the Eastern Conference what one time, right?
one
Once.
Yeah.
time. I mean, he been past the first round one time. So I mean,
Yep. Okay, that's a great point. He only made it past the first round one time, bro. They tried to give him the help. I feel like they need a. They're not
And
going to get a
and
bigger
and Luca's
star.
only made it to the finals, right? One time.
Luka
one
been to the finals one time, and he been to two Western Conference Finals. But
And now he's on the
The
Lakers.
West don't even
And now
compare to the
and now he's
East.
on the Lakers, right?
Yep.
Hmm. That's
You guys
interesting.
keep saying that uh, the Hawks or Trey Young, they don't.
Hmm.
What NBA champion has only had one really good superstar? Like you guys are
None
saying,
of
Trey
them.
Young has had solid people around him, good role players, but no one man show has ever done it himself. Like the
Nope.
Thunder, they've had multiple superstars. Like we could
I ain't gonna.
have
I
this
ain't
talk
gonna. I
all
ain't gonna
day.
go that far and say
no, no,
superstar,
no,
but
no, no, no. They have multiple superstars.
Huh?
Not multiple
Not
superstars, but I've
multiple
seen somebody
superstars.
Not
drop
Not
like
multiple
superstars.
maybe an
superstars.
all star.
Yeah,
yeah, they
maybe an
got some
All
Multiple
stars.
Star.
They got
multiple
some
All star.
stars.
superstars.
They got some stars on the team, just not superstars. They only got one superstar, but they have other stars for sure. I wouldn't call DeJounte Murray a star. Wouldn't call Clint Capella a star. They
I
put
feel
some
like
nice. They put
Dejounte
some
could have
nice
been a star.
pieces around him.
Dejounte was nice.
They put some nice. He's nice, but he's not a star.
Oh, let me see. Did Dejounte? Nah, Dejounte wasn't an All Star, was he? I don't think he was.
No.
Oh no, no, no. He wasn't. He wasn't.
He
But he was
wasn't.
balling
Mm-mm.
though. He was hooping though.
He
Yeah,
was
he was
hooping, but
open.
he ain't no star.
Okay, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right, bro.
We can talk
Wait,
about
so all right, name. All right, give me an example of a star. Like, what's three stars? Like, how do you what do you call a star? Is Jalen
Oh,
Williams a star?
based off his
who?
playoff performance, I think he's, if not close, he's there.
Okay.
Like you saw him drop 40 in a very tight game.
Yeah, regular people don't do that.
Oh yeah, I agree. I think Jalen Williams is a star. I feel like a superstar, this star, then role player.
Right.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, the Thunder have had one superstar and a couple stars. I'm not saying they're all superstars, but they have more than good role players. They have, it's kind of in the middle.
Hmm. Hmm. In order for the Hawks to succeed, I think they should trade Trey out.
Yeah, the same thing.
While his
Same thing.
value is
No, you're
high.
right. Same thing I did to Luca. Maybe you're right.
while his value is high. I think you know.
Yeah.
But Luca, that was just a team thing. We not about to sit there and just act like we not about to act like Luca's ass. That's what we not about to do.
We didn't say
And
that.
I don't
Trey's
fuck with
not
Luca.
ass.
I
We didn't
respect
say
him as
that.
a
Trey's not
player,
ass. We didn't say that.
huh?
Trey's not ass. We didn't say that. I'm just saying that'd be the same thing. We
I
can't
think
win
Trey
with you. We
does.
can't win with you, so we'll move you. I agree with
They
you on
was
that.
winning though. It was a his logic behind that was defense wins championships. He didn't like
It
that's him
does.
and Trey Young was a because Luca was getting fat and some more shit. Like
Yeah, he wasn't showing no defensive effort, so we can't win with you. We can't win the big show, so we have to move
you know what I'm
you.
saying? But
We
hey,
got to move
he
you.
got it done. He been.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
but
get it
he ain't
done.
win.
He ain't win.
The
A
whole
lot
thing
of
is
teams
winning.
wasn't gonna beat that
We want to
Celtics
win.
team.
We want to win. We can do all you can do all
And
your
look how far
funky
that and
stuff.
look
We
how
can do
far they
all of
got it.
that. We want you to
You
win.
seen the difference, even though they wasn't as healthy, but you seen the difference after that they got traded, bro.
Yeah. So maybe I agree with you on that. Maybe this time move Trey because just can't
I
win with him.
think I
Mm-hmm.
think they should move them.
Y'all
All
need to get
right,
it
no.
done.
All right, we can move on to y'all, bro. We're gonna move on to y'all, man. We
We
move
can
on to
have
y'all.
a next episode. We can have a whole Trey Young dialogue just for you, bro. Since you love Trey Young so bad,
I want to tell y'all today, man.
I could
we
care
got
less
you
about Trey
cool.
Young, but y'all, it's funny how people y'all look at what he can't do. Y'all look at everything he has done. That's what's crazy to me. And people that do the similar thing, they get a pass. But when it comes to him, oh, you can't win with him. I understand some teams you can't, some guys you can't win with.
right?
But when he's putting up the numbers, it's not him.
Of course you're
Oh,
gonna
you
put up
don't.
these numbers, bro, because you
That's
don't
all I'm
like
saying.
you a volume scorer, bro. So of course you're gonna get your 25 and 11, bro. But what is that amounting to? That shit amounting to nothing. It's empty stats. Your 25.
If
So
I'm
would you?
if I'm
All right,
getting
hold on, hold on.
25 and
Before we,
11, what
oh,
is everybody else doing, Runner?
I can pull up their numbers. Nobody
What is
had a really
everybody else
bad
doing?
season, bro.
What are they doing? They're not doing enough.
So you trying to say is his help fault? That's what you trying to say. It's
If
Dyson
I'm
Daniels'
giving
fault.
25 and 11, what is everybody else doing?
My gosh, I'm about to pull it up. Trey
Um,
Young on the year was 20. He averaged 24 points, 11 assists. Before DeAndre Hunter got traded, DeAndre Hunter averaged 19, 3 and 3. Jalen Johnson, before he went down, he was 19, 10 and 5.
mhm.
Who else? I don't know who the hell that is. Wait, is this it's the regular season, right?
That's
Karis LeVert, 15 points off the bench. Dyson Daniels, what
how
was he?
about
What he
this?
was wasn't he like the most improved player of the year?
Yes.
All
Yeah,
team defense, 14 points. We already know what he do on defense. 3 steals, all that shit. Zach, he played a decent rookie season, 12 points. Bogdan, we didn't really see much of Bogdan because he got traded. Like he had solid
That's
people.
about 80 to 90 points a game.
That's a
You add
solid.
that all up.
That's a solid. I think that's a solid group,
Then what
guys. Every
happened?
Halliburton showed me that
Then what
all you need
happened?
is solid role players.
Then what happened?
He went to the finals.
No. What happened on the season for the Hawks?
Oh, they went to the plan like how they always do.
They went below 500.
Yeah, 40 and
How did that
42.
happen? How did that happen?
I would say it was because of Jalen Johnson went down.
But
But they've been doing this for
Jalen's
years
only giving
after
15,
years,
right?
bro. They've been doing this for
Jalen's
years
only
after
giving
years.
15, correct?
Huh?
He's only producing 15 points, right?
Who,
What you
Jalen
said?
Johnson?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was 16, 10 and 5. That's a good ass line for what was it, this third season?
Okay, so that takes him down to 80 points.
P, who side you on?
I'm I'm just
Hold on,
trying to
hold on.
understand. I'm just trying
P,
to understand how
P,
we blame
P,
it.
you picking up what I'm putting down though? Like you hand me out, right?
Yeah,
you
I'm
talking
hearing
to
you.
me?
You know what I'm saying? This is nothing against Trey Young.
Right.
It's nothing to get because they just think I hate
It
Trey Young,
can't be
which I
nothing
kind
against
of
Trey
do.
Young because
But
Trey
I'm
Young
not
is
biased. I'm
producing.
not a
What is
biased.
everybody else doing?
I'm not a biased fan. I'm just calling it what it is.
Hmm.
I'm just calling it what it is,
I'm not
man.
a fan of Trey Young, man.
So
but when I
as
see
of
you
right
out there
now, even
putting it
though
on
the
the
East is
court,
wide open, it's
when I
still
see you
zero
out
chance
there
for the
putting it
Hawks.
on the court,
Oh yeah, I
I
don't gotta
can't
go to the
say
finals
it's
or nothing,
you.
but
It's a 0% chance. They still gonna be a playing team. They not making it past the first round. The only teams I like right now is Knicks is number one, Orlando somewhere in there, Pistons. 76ers might be back. Who knows with
Why would
Embiid?
they? But why are you saying they'll be a playing then?
Because they've been doing it for the past 5 years. What else? Who they getting to draft? What have they done this offseason?
they got a short
Somebody
north from
remind me.
Georgia. They got a short north from Georgia. They acquired Alexander from Minnesota. They traded Clint Capella. Um, that's all I don't know.
Wait,
They
they got
picked up
who? They
somebody
got
else.
they
They
got
picked up
Newell.
somebody else too.
Newell, nice. I
Uh,
like Newell. He's
yeah, I like him
decent.
too.
I see what he does. But it's not no real big needle movers. They done unless the group of guys they got just improve. But it's no needle movers. They not doing shit. Like you think your team don't do shit in the offseason, Pat. The Hawks don't do shit. They can't do shit because who the fuck want to play with Trey Young?
Well, first of all, yeah, I mean, so you're not getting hit like that bad. So I think that's one. But I mean, I already said my piece. I'm gonna show y'all shit. So I mean, you know how I feel about
Yeah, bro. We talking in circles at that point, bro. Just, fuck Trey Young. That's how I feel about it.
But it's not
it.
personal. We go to the next topic, please.
Yeah. That's what we got breaking news here, man. DeAndre Ayton has just signed with the Lakers. He just picked them up. So
Oh,
LeBron gone.
yeah, I mean, AC did talking about this shit for you.
Hey
is he
man,
really
Yada
yeah.
yada
relevant
yada.
anymore?
Hey
Hell
man,
Um,
yeah.
no.
Depending on what
Like
they want to use him for, I think they're just gonna use him for lives, because that's how Luca like to play.
we're
Lives,
talking
blocks.
we're talking
He ain't
about
gonna
the
be
same
able to.
guy that refused to go to an NBA game because the roads were too icy for him to drive.
Aiden is nothing. I feel bad for Luga. And Bron, he might be out of the door. His time in LA might be done. I feel like it's probably a big deal because you know how LA media is, but
yeah.
that nigga ain't going to. It's really his effort because he was a solid player. Like he nice when he actually tries. He's solid. He cool, but
He
it's
Well,
works
his
good. He
attitude. He
works
got
good in the system. He works great in the system. That'd be a system though.
a system like what? I don't think he's gonna.
He produced in
He think
Phoenix
he
because it was
above the
a system.
program. He want to score and shit,
He produced
man.
in Phoenix
Rebound
because it
and
was a
catch this
system that
live.
was ran. It was a system ran in Phoenix. That's why he produced there. If they run it similar to that, but I don't think they will. They're gonna run it how Luca likes to run it. He's gonna
He
have to do
wanted it out
screening.
in Phoenix.
He's
He
gonna have to
wanted
do
out in
screening
Phoenix.
rolls. Yeah, he's gonna have to do screening rolls. But he gonna want to shoot. He got a little jumper. He gonna want to put the ball on the floor. They ain't trying to hit that. Do these screens, come off these screens, catch this live, get some rebounds and some blocks. I don't know how you gonna feel. I don't know how you gonna feel about that, but
but now I'm about to say
that's what
that
they're
he
gonna
was
ask
doing
him to
the
do.
same shit. I mean, you play with that Booker, so you think playing with Luka gonna be even with what you want to do? Like, like
He was he was
that
still
don't make sense.
he was doing his thing in Phoenix. So he was getting 16 and
He
10. He was
was,
able to
but he
put the ball
still
on the
wanted the
floor. He was able
ball
to
He
more.
was,
shoot a
yeah,
little
he
jump
wanted
shot,
out, bro.
post up.
Like
He was able to do all that. But I don't know if he's gonna be able to do that here. They ain't,
he just got a bad attitude. That's a bad move from Rob. I think Rob Pelinka he's an underrated GM. I feel like that was a bad move by him. Though that was just a desperate move. He could have got anybody else.
Yeah.
I be
they
seeing
might
when
be
he
still
doesn't
trying to
get
get
what
Al
he
Horford.
want. When he don't get what he want, bro, he don't even give any effort on defensive end, bro. None at all. Like, and that's my problem with him. I would run on that shit because I said before you came on here, like, how you gonna look on the defense end? You really gonna be dialed in? Like, I know what you can do offensively, but if you ain't there, you checked out of the game, bro.
When he
That's
when
it.
he really when he play, he get blocks. And you know he a shot blocker when he actually hoop.
I mean,
But
DeAndre
like
Ayton's a good rebounder. He averaged
yeah,
over 10 rebounds last year with 14 points a game.
yeah, that's pretty
When he
much his average.
tries.
He averaged about 10 rebounds a game. Um, but I like I was telling Pat, uh, you saw a little taste of it that JJ gonna be like the rest of the league and try to find a small ball um five to go out there. So he might not be playing as many minutes as he would like, or quality minutes, or get his where he want to get it, because they're gonna be wanting to run small ball. You got to get up and down the court.
It's a wrap for LA. Bron gone. Luga, he might be next.
Yeah, Brown already be
Uh,
starting to be half-ass on defense. So
It's no defense
Hey,
against
y'all
him.
talking about he on
DFS
defense? The
gone.
nigga 40.
yeah,
Make best defensive player,
that's
Bronny
why.
James.
That's why.
Like, bro, are we really like think about like the Vince Carters of the world and stuff like when they was
I said the
40? Man,
same thing
that
about
man,
Conley. I was just telling Pat about
yeah,
Conley. I said
man,
Conley might have to take a back seat.
I'm just happy to see the man still hooping, man, because he is definitely on his way out
Yeah.
for sure, for
I
sure.
said the same thing about Conley. I said he need to take a back seat too. All that
Who?
running they be doing, Mike Conley. I saw all that running he be doing. He about to be 40 too. He about to be 40 as well. I said he need to take a page out of what Chris Paul is doing. Chris Paul know his role. Go out there, make a couple shots. But I'm not doing all that running, but man, doing all that running up and down though. I'm playing defense for a couple of possessions and sit me down.
Where y'all
mhm.
think Bron could fit? What teams do y'all think want Bron at this point?
That's another thing I want to say real quick. Somebody need to tell Brian no.
Nah, lie. The
Somebody
Cavs
need
told
to
his
tell
ass
him
no.
no.
Runner, I don't know,
As
bro.
long as you keep offering him bread, he ain't gonna tell you no. You offering him bread. Somebody gotta tell him no. No, bro. We're gonna go get somebody else. We getting close to your tour, your farewell tour. We're not giving you all these millions of dollars. We're gonna try to find some guys who can come in here after you done. No, no.
But my only answer right now, spread out the dome. I don't even know if that's it, bro. I don't know, bro. I'm
I
gonna be
don't
real
even
with
know
that
where
one, you
the
know.
because I
I
seen
don't know, bro.
something that even Cleveland don't want him right now. So where could he? And he said he want
You
to
No.
play
said
for a
who
winning
would
team.
you talking about who Braun would be a
I
good
would have
fit
said
with?
Milwaukee, but I mean, I don't know.
Milwaukee
Nah.
is finished.
That's who y'all talking about who he'll be a good fit with.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Truth be told, I'll tell you who will be a good fit with, but it's not the fact that he won't be a good fit with a lot of teams. Nobody ain't finna give up nothing for him because bro, they know he on his way out.
All right.
But I think he'll be a good fit with San Antonio.
I knew you about to say that.
I think he'd be a good fit with him, but I just don't think that nobody ain't finna give up a lot for Bron. Like he got one more year on his contract. They gonna go on and finish this year. Either gonna be his farewell tour or next year. And he gonna you feel me? Hey
He
man,
wait. He waiting. He gonna wait
He'll announce it though when
for
when the
he have a
hell
Bryce.
do.
run, boy.
I
He
think he
should
gonna
have
wait
Have a
for
been left
run.
Bryce.
again.
I think he waiting for Bryce. That's what I think. And as long as they keep letting him get the contract, he gonna take it.
That shit
Wait for
I
Bryce
over.
think
to,
he
be
gonna
able
be.
to do his 1 year, and he gonna see who else gonna try to offer him a contract.
He's
And he
just
gonna
playing
get
money
Bryce
grab
his
at this
lead.
point.
I don't, bro. He is a billionaire. I don't understand why Bron's still playing. What are you playing for? You're not going to get a chip. You a
I ain't turn.
billionaire. What
I'm
you
not
got the
turning
most
down.
points
Hey
ever,
I ain't
man,
turning down
Bron?
50 million, brother.
what my boy
I'm not
Nick
turning
said.
down 50 million, brother. I
What
don't
my
care how
Bron,
old
boy
I
what do
Nick
am.
you
said,
want,
man.
bro? What
You
more
offering
do
me
you
50?
want, bro?
Well,
You offering me
when
50
I leave
mil?
the game, is they still gonna love me?
I'm gonna be out there limping, dog. You want me?
That
Pay
nigga's
me
a
50 mil.
narcissist.
Offer me 50 mil.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta think, man. It ain't like he ain't the top player like he been, but the nigga still all NBA at 40. Like hey man,
The league is
Lead a
much
game,
easier
man.
now
Let the
for him to
young
go
niggas
out there and
ball,
chill.
bro.
Yeah, it's much
we
easier
gonna
now for
let them
Brian to go
ball,
out there
but we
and
need
chill because
one
they
more
get
year of
fouls for
greatness.
nothing. You get fouls for nothing. You put his head down, go to the basket. He's Brian. It's gonna be easy to go in there and still get yours,
I'm
especially
begging this nigga.
now.
Just lead a game, bro. You got not like what else you got to prove, bro? He want to get his fifth ring so bad. Like you not getting it. You not
Yeah, that's
getting it,
it.
bro.
Yeah, that right.
You need to lead the game for the game leave you, but keep crying
For the
about your
game
ankle and
leave
shit, bro.
you.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I definitely
fuck.
don't want to see him playing past his prime, bro. Like
You
I
feel
think,
me? I don't want him to turn into no Vince Carter. Like I fuck with Brian. Like I hate him, but at the same time, it's a hate live relationship, bro. Just leave, bro.
yeah, he definitely. I think this is his last one, man. He already talking about Savannah done told him it's time for him to hang it up. So
Man, she know.
yeah, you feel me? He
He
about
said he
time,
wants to play
man.
with his son in the NBA.
Yeah,
He
I think he
already
waiting for
played with
Bryce.
his
I think
But
he
at
son.
waiting
the,
for
That's
No,
Bryce too.
Bryce
crazy.
I
I ain't
think he
talking
waiting
about
for
James.
both
Bryce.
of them.
yeah,
He
Bryce. But at
waiting
the
for
same
both of them. He
time,
waiting for
Brian.
Bryce.
You're Braun wants to win. The Lakers are not going to win,
He want to be the
especially with
first
the
one to
team
do
they
it every
got right
time.
now.
Absolutely. This gonna be about a 5-year rebuild for them. Real deal.
He's setting them back. He's saying he's setting them back. I think so too.
Yeah, I
And
mean
then
he
it's
need because
Palinka
that's
for
money that they could be freeing up for other players, bro.
you.
But
You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Bring
saying?
around Luca
because
and hit
niggas
in
want
that
to play
corner.
with Luca.
Yeah.
Believe it or
Yeah.
not, niggas want to go play with Luca. But
Hell
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Brian got that money. Niggas ain't gonna take no pay cut.
Mm-mm.
I,
That's it, Dad. Babe,
And
I'm
then
gonna move on to another one, another question. I mean, I asked the last time y'all was not on here, and I seen you drop the Dallas Mavericks on picture in one day on AC. So I
mhm.
asked the question: are Dallas Mavericks instant title contenders if they are healthy with this lineup, with the offseason moves they done made, and with the draft and what they got now?
Denver ain't fucking around either. I ain't gonna lie. Denver ain't fucking
Yeah, never
around,
been
dog.
fucking
Why are
around.
we still talking
I
about the
do like
Mavericks?
Dallas. I do like
That's what
Dallas
I
though.
mean.
As long as they healthy, I like them for sure. But Denver ain't playing. Denver made some big moves yesterday.
I want to say big moves, but you know,
They made big moves.
the only big move I said
They
they did
replaced
was
their inconsistent shooter. They brought back the guy who helped them actually win a ring.
Bruce Brown ain't nothing. Bruce Brown. All right, so as a,
I might have to get
I'm
off
not
of
a
this.
Nuggets. I'm
I might
not
have to get off of
Nuggets.
this, dog.
All right, listen,
Oh
listen.
man.
Nuggets not my team. Jokic is my favorite player though. I like the move that
Oh
they did for
man.
Cam Johnson. Cam Johnson was an amazing move.
Whew. And got him a backup in Jonas too.
I
Got
feel like
Yeah,
yeah, and
that's
they got
nice.
have
the
a
That's
Jokic
backup
nice.
in
stopper.
That's
Jonas
nice.
Valanciunas.
That's
That's a
nice.
cool. Like
Yeah.
they got solid pickup. I wouldn't say they won the off season or did any crazy shit, but they had cool
No,
pickup.
Houston won off season.
Bruce
Houston won
Brown
off
was
season
all
for
right.
sure.
They added more depth. Like
Houston won the off season for sure, without question. Houston won
they
the
just
off season.
added more depth. The Nuggets gonna forever be the Nuggets. They forever gonna be in championship talks. I like the Cam Johnson move. The Bruce Brown move was average. I like the Jonas move.
You saw what they did. You
Tim
saw what they
Hardaway
did
is
without him.
ass.
You saw what they
Huh?
did without him.
What they
What's
do?
gonna happen when he come back? Did they win?
Come on, Bruce.
Yes.
Bro, Bruce is nothing, bro.
Who was doing what
He
Bruce was doing?
cool. He just a depth player.
Who
Like
was
he,
doing what Bruce was doing the last 2 years?
bro, it's Bruce. It's It's the Jokic effect, bro. Jokic can have me out there in the court, and I can look like Bruce Brown,
So
bro.
why haven't they done it in the last 2 years then?
They wasn't they just in the WCF. They was in the
Yeah.
conference.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Who
doing the
they win
same
with?
shit with
Who they
less
win
people.
with? Who they win with?
Okay, bro. You're
He
right.
was a big contributor.
I know
He
they was in the semi.
contributed.
My bad. My
Yeah,
bad. My bad. They was in the semi. My bad. My
You
they
bad.
could
was in the
say
semis.
you
They
could
ain't go to
say
conference.
KCP too, but
Mm.
I ain't too sold on KCP. But Bruce Brown was definitely going in there and getting down and dirty, getting scrappy.
He was
He
a
was
good
a
motor
scrap heap.
guy, but you can find a good motor
He
guy
could.
anyway.
He's
It doesn't
way
really
better
move the
than
needle,
he's
but it was a
way
good
better
depth
than
pick. It was a good rotational
the
pick,
bench
bro.
guys they had this year, the past 2 years. Peyton Watson, come on now, please.
Payne
He's
Watson
better
still
than
gonna
Peyton
get
Watson.
minutes. Payne Watson is
Yeah,
still gonna get minutes.
his minutes is gonna be given
He's
to
still gonna be a bench player, and then the only nigga that's not gonna get minutes no more probably like Julian Strada, but like Bruce Brown, he was a
yeah.
cool pickup. What has he done on other teams? He's been on like two teams since he left,
He
probably
didn't fit on
three.
those teams. He fit
It
in
was three.
Denver.
Yeah.
He been
He
on three
fit in
teams. Like I'm
Denver.
not saying he's a good
That's because he
rotation player,
got
but
traded
I
to
feel
two
like
different teams on the same day. But
you talking to me like
he
that sign just moved the needle for them niggas. I feel like
that's who
Cam
they
Johnson
won
was the
with,
only
dog.
good move. I feel like
That's who
Cam
they won
Johnson
with.
could be. Cam Johnson is better than MPJ if you ask
He
me.
is. He is
Yeah. He is. He is.
definitely more consistent,
He
more
is.
available for sure.
Yeah. I like the Bruce
Absolutely.
Brown move too. I mean, I like it for them. You bring back somebody that already got chemistry. Bring back somebody that already won that was value for them on the coming off the bench. And we on start. So I mean, it's nice. I know Jokic love it. Jokic love this shit. So I mean,
Yeah.
he love it.
Them backdoor and wasn't nobody doing backdoor cuts and none of that like Bruce Brown was.
I
Christian
mean,
Braun was doing the same thing Bruce Brown was
No,
doing,
he wasn't. No, he was not.
and he was shooting better than
Brian
him.
is
Yes,
shooting. That's because Bruce Brown
he
wasn't
was
shooting.
backdoor
Brian's a
cutting
better
too, and he was running in
Brian was
transition
a
too. He was
better
doing this.
shooter than Bruce Brown. That's why Brown is out
Bruce,
there to shoot. Bruce Brown is a better cutter than Christian Brown.
he's literally doing the same thing
He's
and shooting
not doing the
better.
same thing.
All
He's
right,
not doing the same thing. Only
Okay.
thing he does better is shoot better than Bruce Brown. That's it.
Shoot. He's way more athletic.
He's not a
He's
better
doing the same
defender. He's not
thing.
nothing. All right, bro. All
Go
right.
go look at
You right, Runner.
Bruce.
You right.
Go
You
look at
right.
CB tape.
You
Go look
right,
at CB
Runner.
tape.
You
Look at
right. You
CB
right,
tape.
Runner. You
Look
right,
at
Runner.
CB tape.
You
Look at
right,
CB
Runner.
tape, bro.
You right.
Look at CB tape.
No, you
I'm
right.
not
You
saying it's
you
a
right,
bad
man. You
pickup
right.
though. I'm not saying it's a
You
bad
talking about he
pickup,
don't do
bro.
nothing. The nigga don't play defense.
No. He
He
plays
don't do nothing.
defense. He plays
No,
defense, but I'm saying CB was doing the
he's
same thing
better.
he was
Nigga said he was
doing.
better than him. It's
Yeah, I
okay. It's
think
all
CB
right.
is
You
better
right.
than Bruce.
You
I
right.
think CB is better than Bruce, actually. Yeah. But anyway, back to the topic on hand is them bum ass Mavericks. Fuck the Mavericks. I don't even know why we still talking about the Mavericks. The Mavericks ain't nothing.
You have to talk
Healthy
about
or
it. Just
not.
look at what they've been doing in the off season.
What have they done?
They got a solid backup,
Can I
like
pull up
bench
pictures? Can
wise.
I
Like
pull
they
up
go
pictures on
straight.
here? Can I pull up pictures on
Like
here?
I think
Can you pull up pictures on here on this chat?
I could. Nah, I ain't on. I'm on the tablet. If I was on my computer, I could. If you could put it on the screen, I could
What you
just
Yeah,
make
got?
a
let me
screen
see. Let me
big.
see if I
What you
can
got
put it
to
on the
show me?
screen. This
Yeah, I can make your
this
screen big
Christian
real
Braun
quick.
being better than Bruce Brown. Let me see. Let me see this. See if I can put this in here.
I feel like he is.
I don't know why
Uh,
people are still counting the Mavericks in for the playoffs. Kyrie Irving will most likely miss the entire season with his ACL tear.
Thank you.
I was hoping he came
MCL
back
tear?
before All Star break. That's disappointing news.
Yeah. And their whole
Oh,
team is
sorry, not
very
that long.
veteran.
God damn.
Like Klay Thompson, he's pushing 34, 35.
Guys who in the
And
chat, y'all go ahead and take a look at that.
It's a retirement home. Thank you, P.
it's a retirement home at this point. Their whole team is veteran besides their one rookie, Cooper Flag. And him and Derek Lively are like, they're just pushing for the entire team. Like, there's nobody else playing for them right now. It feels like Spencer Dinwiddie might be the starting shooting guard this year, and that says something.
Yeah, it's a wrap. I don't know why people keep trying to like hang on to them. It's
Right.
over. It's over, bro.
They're acting like they still got Luka Magic over there, but they traded him. It's
It's a wrap.
yeah.
Who your team?
I'm a Hawks fan.
You all fan?
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that's why I got
makes
Oh.
so heated
so
in that
much
Trey Young
sense.
argument.
Why you didn't say that at first?
Yeah, Preston, you really got us arguing with you about Trey Young, and you're a Hawks
And
fan.
you
We
a
wouldn't wasted our
fan.
time. We wouldn't even waste our time with that.
Bro.
I'm diehard everything Georgia. Like
Ah, okay, that make a lot of
Oh
sense.
yeah,
shit,
Oh, this the backup. This my backup. Just let you know.
I'm
man! I
wearing
don't. Boy,
our
boy.
Hey, we'll say Rocket versus Knicks final, man.
what?
That'd be nice.
I'm even in the Brock
My
Bowers jersey.
bad.
You got the Bart Bowers jersey, man. Shit.
I feel bad for you, bro. You might as well just don't watch basketball no more.
Rockets versus Knicks final. Oh,
Huh? Rockets
that
versus Knicks finals.
yes. No.
We gotta slow
Yes.
down though.
No.
Rockets doing good, but people gotta slow down. They thinking too far ahead. they thinking way too far ahead. I do want to
Kev-
see the Rockets get Giannis though. They need to hurry up with the
Oh
news.
yeah.
You
I
think they finna
definitely
go on
think
Giannis
that.
career?
They monitoring him. I feel like it might happen. I feel like that Clint Capella move probably signaled that it's gonna happen, but you know the Bucks just got Miles Turner, so I don't know. Um,
I feel like people are thinking Kevin Durant is gonna do that thing with the Hawk or the Rockets. Like he's turning 39 this year.
Hey,
right,
boy, P,
He
don't
was
do
hurt
that.
the entire first year he went to Phoenix.
P,
Like
look at that. Look at what he averaged. Still, it don't matter. That's all they don't need him to do nothing but score. And
right.
one thing
Yeah,
KD can
that's it.
do is score points. He ain't got to do nothing else. As long as he
Yeah,
score his he ain't even got to score his 30. If he scored 25, which is way beneath him, man,
right.
they gonna be straight. Because that's the only thing that Jalen Green didn't do. He didn't show up in the playoff. Nigga had like 3 or 4 games with single digits. You know
I
KD
feel
ain't gonna
like
do
I
that.
feel like
KD
it's
get out of bed and
50-50.
get 25.
Yeah, you're not looking for the OKC KD. You're not looking for the Brooklyn Nets, Golden State, or Oracle KD. You're looking for him to come in and fill in because he ain't gotta, you know what I'm saying,
Hey,
do as
hold
much.
on.
All
AC,
they really need,
man,
not
you
even
can't,
25.
man,
All they
leave
need
them
is
kids
20 out
alone
of them
now.
because they never had like a real
What
primary scorer for real.
what you say?
I say,
Um,
man, mute that thing while you ain't on, man. You got your kids hanging out over there. We can't hear
Oh my
nothing
Hey,
you
bad.
Coop.
screaming.
We're over here turned up.
I feel like the Spurs have a better chance at making the finals than the Rockets this year.
Mm.
You high, Preston.
Yeah,
Stop it.
ooh, that's a
that's a
hot
hot take.
take. That's a
That's
hot
a hot
take.
take.
That's a hot
Stop
take.
it.
Just look
That's
at it
not a
on
that's not a
paper.
bad take.
De'Aaron
That's not a
Fox,
bad take.
Victor
That's not a bad
Wembanyama,
take
Stephon
though.
Castle.
As long
That's
as you
not a
stay
bad take.
They
healthy,
gonna be good.
it's all
They
about
not.
health.
Hey, boy, them
All
boy. Hey,
about
do you
health.
see what? And then you gotta think, bro. Them boys got 3 big men to throw at Wimby all game. That's all they gonna do.
Hmm.
When one foul out, put the other one in.
Hmm.
Man, you tripping? You was tripping,
Man, I like that. I like that take, P. I like that take. I ain't gonna lie.
brother. You
I
know
like
as
that.
much as you like them young boys. When with KD over there with the Rockets, boy, that's gonna be trouble.
It is
They
gonna
It
be
they was the
is.
trouble.
number two
It
Don't
seed
get
in
me
the
is.
wrong, it will
world.
be trouble, but yeah.
But the Spurs are definitely in the mix now. And then you got a guy that's 7'10". You know what I'm saying? He got Fox,
Yeah.
Castle, Jalen Hopper. It's gonna be the West is
But
definitely
them,
looking tough this year. I don't know why
It's
people talk
gonna
about the
what
keep
I
Mavs when the
going.
Spurs is in the mix now. And then you still got the defending champs in the mix as well. Let's not forget about the defending champs. It's gonna be real tough over there in the West for
Yeah,
sure.
the West gonna be lit. The West is lit. For sure.
Stand on the back of the
So what's
couch
going
and
to be
be.
more tough, the East or the West?
The West.
the
The
West.
West for
The
sure.
West, for sure.
The
The West
I
West
was
for
just
always
making
certain.
sure, making
really
sure.
Yeah, the championship definitely coming back to the West.
Oh, this man was dropping stats in the group chat.
Like
Supposed
I
to be
don't know what he's
lying.
showing me right now. I showed him they're both when Chris was starting compared to when Bruce was getting minutes. There's no debate, bro.
And I showed him the same thing he's saying. I showed him the stats even when that was the case.
You just added up total games from both of them when Christian Braun just started playing. He didn't play for real his
I
first
said I did the
season.
specific years.
And
What
what
you
years
saying?
was that?
This is
I
the
don't know what
specific
he's
year you
trying to
just
say
put
to
up
me.
there.
I don't get what point is you trying to prove right now?
You said he's better than him, right?
Yes.
What does the stat show?
The stats you showed me was 10 points per game versus 9 points per game. I don't get what you're trying to show me. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Just take that and run with it.
This is over the since he started.
And he haven't averaged
This is
15
since he
points.
started this season. Since he
15
started
points,
playing, since he started
40%
playing
from the
in the
three.
NBA.
Okay, bro. If you think Bruce is better, then that's just your opinion. I don't respect it, but hey, that's on you, bro. I forgot what you said in the chat the other day. You said some crazy shit too. Yeah. You might be worse than me, buddy. You gonna need some facts to start backing. You gonna need some facts to back it up, bro. See, I got some shit to back it up with. You know what I'm saying? What did he say, back? He said some
What did he say?
crazy
You
shit.
tell me. I'm telling you what you talking.
Damn, man, he said some crazy shit. Hold on, I'm about to scroll up.
Yeah, because I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know what he's talking about either. You gotta tell me that. I gotta see what he's talking about, bro.
Was that him? Oh, yeah. You was saying that was like you not going to pay. You said somebody was overpaid. Yeah, you was like, oh, Dama was overpaid. That's literally like you
Yeah,
was like, if
yeah,
you a
yeah.
GM, you only paying 3 and D's like 10 million, 5 million. Like that's crazy to say, bro. That's crazy to say.
A season? How's it crazy?
Huh?
A season? How's it crazy?
Because you don't understand the value of 3 and D, but you don't understand the value of players in general, bro. So I
I don't
don't know.
understand the value in players.
You said DFS is not worth 17.5 million. How?
What has he done?
He's a 3 and he's one of the best 3 and D players in the league.
Is he?
He's guarding damn near the 1 through the 5.
Is he?
Yes, he's playing small ball with the Lakers.
I know a 3 and D guy who just won a ring too. Is he worth the
Who
same as him?
what 3 and D guy?
I'm going, y'all.
Who you about to say, Caruso?
I'm going, y'all. I
Who?
appreciate y'all.
Which one?
I appreciate y'all
Which
today.
one? Let me know. Hey,
I
let me know because
appreciate
my,
y'all
my,
today,
my
man.
boys at OKC with the big bucks. You
This is
go.
this is
We don't
this is
need
one
17. We gonna need
this is
20 mil.
this is
Yo,
wonderful, and this is
yo,
young team, and you don't even know who I'm talking about. All right, y'all. I'm going. Let me get this house situated.
Let me look at you talking about Caruso, right? You gotta be specific, but we got a lot of you know what I'm saying. We
Who's
got a lot of
who's who's
lockdown
the three
defenders
and
over
D
there
on
at
our team
OKC.
that's starting?
Lou, Lou
Is he worth the
starts.
same? Is he worth the same as him?
I
Is he worth
think he
more than him?
is. Yeah, he might
Look,
be.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
He
I'm
might
gone. I'm
be.
gone. I'm gone. All
He
right, y'all.
might
I
be.
appreciate y'all.
He
I
might
hit. I
be.
hit. Talk to y'all in the chat, dog.
Lou
I'm
Dort
gonna follow the.
might be.
I'm gonna follow the video though. All right, y'all.
If you don't think Lou Dort worth
yo,
17.5
he
million,
really
crazy,
left,
bro.
bro. What the fuck?
Lou Dort is getting paid 16.5 mil, bro.
Why do you run niggas out of here, man? He
He
run-
just don't know what he's talking about. He don't understand the value of players, bro.
yo,
He don't understand the value, bro. Now let's talk real ball.
yo, I'm dead, bro.
Wait, what? Hold on, man. I done missed the whole thing. What happened now, bro? Why?
We
What?
was
He said who was worth more than who?
Vinny Dory, boy,
You said Dorian Finney Smith is worth more than who?
all right, so basically that's how it went down. We was talking about contracts and the value of 3 and D players. Because Aldama got paid 17.5 million. He felt like that was an overpay, which DFS getting the same thing. I told him DFS is worth 17.5 million because he one of the best 3 and Ds and he can guard the 1 through the 5. And
Okay.
he was like, hell no. And then the board over to some more. He said, do you think Lou Dort is worth the same amount? I said, hell yeah, he's worth more than DFS. And he got mad and left. Do
Oh
you
yeah, nah. You got to think, bro. Uh, Lou Dort guarding the best player on every team,
right?
like Scottie Pippen type. Like, hey,
Oh, thank
you
you.
gonna go take out their best player. But DFS a good shooter, bro. Like I think I mean, he make big shots. I mean, it was a lot, but I wouldn't personally, but I can understand why they paid him that because that's all they need. They need a good defensive player because he went to the Rockets, right?
Yeah, he on the Rockets
Yeah, so
now.
they lost Dylan Brooks, so that's just a
yeah.
replacement,
Eh,
a
Thank you.
replacing Dylan Brooks with a better shooter.
Thank you. And
I
I
can
feel like
see that, bro.
that's just
Niggas
how
getting
money
paid. I don't
goes.
know why they
Exactly.
think
That's just how money goes in the league. But
this ain't the
17,
early 2000s no more, bro. Niggas is really getting paid.
did you just see Shea contract, bro? He could pay 75 when niggas getting paid 40 mil a year.
Bro, they said he gave up a whole 105. He was supposed next year he would have got 105 more.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
seen that somebody put that in the whole chat.
That is crazy, bro. That's a lot of money, dog. That's a lot of bread. I respect it. I mean, but hey, 285 is enough, bro. Like them niggas like Jalen Brown and Jason Taylor, like, bro, you don't need 300 M's, cuz. Like, come on, man. You say that for your guys. You got to look out for your guys. But I
Right.
think that's why I like Shea, just because he's ultimate team ball, bro. Like, he gonna get his, but he don't care about nothing as long as they winning, bro. That's
Bro.
all he want to do. Let's win.
So
The
big
nigga gonna
respect
get
to
money
him.
from other places, bro. 300 million is ridiculous. 385, what, like, man, that was something crazy, bro. That's, man.
Yeah, it was
But no,
385
but
and he
he
was gonna
was
get paid a
eligible for
mil a game.
he another 105. But that's crazy.
All
But
right,
I
hey,
think Lou
one
Dort.
more
I think
question.
Lou
What?
Dort worth that.
Thank you. One of the best.
I
He
do.
made all team defense. I think he was first team, if I'm not
Yeah, he was
mistaken.
first team defense.
His first
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was
team.
all
yeah.
NBA
Jalen,
defense.
J Dub was second team. It's crazy Alex Caruso didn't make it. He honorable mention for sure, but
Yeah, we
Lou
Yep.
should have
Dort's
seen him. We
definitely
should have been
worth that
on his
money,
list.
bro.
Nah, yeah, Lou straight. He gonna take out your best player, regardless. It don't matter who your best player is. He gonna be on you. So I don't know.
All
We'll
right, while
see.
Oh
you
man,
here,
I'm glad we
right?
got it back.
How you feel about Christian Brown versus Bruce Brown? Was you there for that?
Yeah, Christian Brown versus Bruce Brown.
Yeah, like
I think
what would you rather have on your team?
Christian. He younger. They
Okay,
do, and he. They basically do the same thing, but Christian Brown just fit a little bit better.
thank you. And I'm not knocking Bruce though, because Bruce he's a hell of a player. But come on, bro.
Yeah,
Hold up,
Christian
man.
Brown, bro.
man, but he coming back to that team. Like I wrote it in the chat. I don't think you seen him, but I told him like, hey man, I hope he don't think he's gonna come back and fit like he did before. Like Christian Brown not
Right.
having that.
He was gone for like a whole 2 years. How long was he gone? He
Like
been gone for
Right
like
after
2 years.
two or three, yeah.
after they won the
Um,
championship, he left. So
He
yeah,
wanted to fit because he was on the team, but I don't think it's a needle mover. The only needle mover they made was Cameron Johnson.
hey,
Tim Hardaway ain't shit.
hey, hold up. The AC drop. He came with information for you, bro. He dropped the stats in.
Wait, what
Y'all too
happened?
loud. Y'all too loud, man.
AC dropped he dropped the stats in the group chat with the door, Finney Smith, and
Let me see.
the door.
This is awful take. We can look now. Door clears. Wait, so what you trying to say, Az? What is this?
I ain't trying to say nothing. What's the next topic?
That's an awful take. We can look and see. Okay, DFS is worth 17 points. DFS is one of the best. Like you
Got you,
missed the
bro.
context of it, bro. He just replaced the best defensive player, which was Dylan Brooks, bro. I feel like DFS is worth that money, bro. That's
Okay,
just
Runna.
how basketball economics goes, bro. It's
Give
like
him
the
that
Okay.
stuff.
2000s, bro. Niggas getting paid bucks, bro.
Okay.
I got you.
I just
What's the
can't get
next
past it.
topic,
I can't
bro?
get past the part you saying you better than Lou Dort. That was
No, I
insane.
never said he was better than Lou
You
Dort.
did. I
I
asked you
what
before I
I
got
said
off
that,
the
Pat.
phone. I
Pat, I
said
said that.
I never heard
yes.
that.
You said yes. I think he
Thank you,
is,
thank
and
you,
that's when I
thank you,
said I'm
Pete.
going.
Thank you,
That's when I said
Pete.
I'm leaving. As soon as you
Thank
said
you,
yes, I
Pete.
think he is.
Thank you,
I
Pete.
left.
Thank you, Pete. Hey, we locked in. That's my new homie. He a
Who?
part of the Mr. No Ball
Who?
squad. It's me, Stone, and this P. I never said that. Where did he hear that from? I never
You didn't hear
said
me
DFS
ask
was
you,
better
Runner,
than
before I
Dort.
got off. I said, you think DFS is better than Lou Dort? And you said, yes, I think he is.
No, I never said that.
You
I
never.
thought
He
you said
asked
All
that.
right,
something
I'm
else.
just hearing
No,
stuff.
Lou.
This is recorded. This is
I'll tell you
recorded,
this.
right?
I
This is
know.
recorded,
Yeah.
right? Let me hold
Pete.
on.
Pete
Hold
just said
on.
I didn't say
No, no, no,
that.
no, 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 no. We don't have to know.
Pete.
No, 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 no,
Pete,
no.
Pete,
We don't
no,
have to
we
do
got
that. We
witnesses.
don't
We
have to
got
do that.
witnesses.
I'm gonna
We
go
got
back after
witnesses.
the
We
video's
got
over.
witnesses.
I'm gonna go back
Patrick,
to where you said that, and I'm gonna say
Patrick,
this is not what you said.
Mr.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Overtime Talk. What did I say that? Did them words come out my
Well, you,
mouth?
you don't have to ask them, Runner. We have it
Can
on
we can
recording. We
can the
don't have to ask
witnesses can
nobody.
the
It's
witnesses come to the
recorded.
stand? Can the
Runner, it's
witnesses
recorded.
Well,
We ain't gotta ask nobody nothing else.
can we
It's
let the
yeah,
recorded.
I'm
witnesses
gonna have
come
to
to
go
the
back and look.
stand?
It's recorded,
I'm,
Runner. We ain't gotta ask nobody else. We ain't gotta ask nobody
Preston,
nothing.
what
It's
did I
recorded.
say that? Yes or no?
It's
No.
recorded. It's
Peace.
recorded. We ain't gotta ask nobody
Pistol P
nothing.
said
Go back and
no.
look.
Patrick, did you hear that come out my mouth? Yes or no?
I have to go back and look because
Yeah,
I
go
have
back
to
and
go
What
and
you
find
look
that
not
real
for me,
quick.
talking
brother. Go
about?
back and find that for me.
I thought you
It's gonna
told
be
me
so funny
no.
when he looks back at the film and he never said that.
Your question is when I said yes, you said is Lou Dort worth more than DFS? That's
No,
what I
I said
heard.
DFS. I never said nothing about Lou Dort. You was talking about DFS. I
This
said, do you
nigga's a
think he's worth
maniac.
more than Lou Dort? Because I was talking about the guy that was on your team that's a 3-and-D. I said,
Oh
is
no,
he worth more than him? You said yes.
no,
Yes, he is. That's what you said. I
no.
think he is. That's what you said.
Mm-mm. Fuck no. Lou Dort worth 20 mil
And
and
you
some.
think DFS is worth more than him?
No, but they getting the same amount of money. Next, man. Next,
He's not
man.
even doing close to what Lou Dort is doing. He should not
Next,
be getting that much money.
But
next.
G, what we were just when you popped off, what we were saying was it's the fact: is he better than Lou Dort? Or is he worth what Lou Dort is getting? No, but he gonna get that check because they lost their best defensive player, bro. And one thing about it, Dorian Finney-Smith can
They said
guard from
Vando's
one to
their best.
five.
That's a crazy
You
take
said
too, because Lakers think that Vando is their best defender. That's what's wild. That's what's
Vando ain't
crazy.
shit.
That's what they say. That's
Vando is
what
nothing.
they say. They say Vando's their best defender. He ain't been available. I ain't seen enough of him playing to even consider him being a good defender.
I've
But
heard
they
I've
think
heard
that
the
Vando's
Vando
their best
talk.
defender.
I've heard they Vando talk, but strictly off his length. But Vando ain't shit.
He ain't, and he ain't available. Your your best ability is availability. He ain't been available.
Okay.
But with the DFS shit, my thing is you gave him all that money. First of all, I don't think he worked it. But then you paid him that money to come off the bench. What type of shit is
I think
this?
he's gonna start.
He's not. Name
I
a
think he's
starting
gonna
line. He's
start.
not starting. Name. He's not who's on the team. He's
The
not
starting five right
starting.
now, because Dylan Brooks was starting.
Man,
He was facing. All right, so it's gonna be.
He is not replacing Dylan Brooks. If
All right.
anything,
Name
it's
the starting
KD
lineup.
replacing Dylan Brooks. He's not
I'm gonna hit.
replacing him.
I'm gonna hear you out. Name the starting five lineup.
Van Vliet.
Okay, number one.
That boy, that twin boy, Thompson. That
Amen.
yeah, Ahmed.
You can throw him at a two or the four. Okay.
KD.
Three,
Um, who else did they pick up? Sengun
four, and who's
and
the fifth?
uh. No. Who was they fit? That was who was starting with that fourth. Was it like Trey?
did you?
Was it? It was Tari. It was one. It
Tari
was
East.
either
Tari
Easton
Easton is not a
or it was
Oh,
starter,
you,
somebody
bro.
else who was
oh, did
starting
you
in the
You
name?
probably
starting.
saying Tari Easton. Tari Easton don't start.
Or
Hold on, who are you
it
name?
was somebody. It was somebody else who was on that lineup. Get off my back! It was somebody else who was on that start and was in that starting
Don't
lineup.
say
Who's
Jabari.
gonna move up to
Jabari
that
don't
spot?
start.
You said what?
Don't say Jabari because Jabari doesn't start either.
Who was the
It's
sixth
going to be
man?
DFS,
Who
bro.
was the sixth man?
It was Tari.
Then it's gonna be Tari. Then
Tari is not
he's
starting
not
over
starting
DFS,
over.
bro.
Oh my god! I'm not gonna implement
He
no
probably
guy
don't
who's
even
coming
make
from
it. That nigga
another
probably get
team to
traded.
start over the guy who's been here. That don't even make sense. That doesn't make sense.
So you think Tari Easton is about to start off DFS?
I'm gonna start somebody who's been on another team over the year when I have a guy who's been here since the beginning of when we started to put together. I'm going to start him over him.
Okay.
I'm just trying to make what you're saying make sense.
What did I
All right,
miss?
bro. Tari Easton starting, man. Hey, we gonna pay the nigga we
Nah,
just paid
it
17.
wouldn't. No. It wouldn't be like it wouldn't be. I see what I'm saying. What he's saying, like he'll come out the bench. Sorry, he still come out the bench. Like it ain't going.
Tari Easton, man. Even if he even make it, Tari Easton a hell of a defensive
Tari
player.
Easton even had better numbers in DFS, which is insane.
Let me see.
You ain't got to see.
No,
I'm
no,
about to
no, no.
post a picture right now.
I'm about to pull it up. I don't know where you getting them numbers from. You about to see these numbers, nigga. Fuck is this
Yeah, you
nigga
go
talking?
see for your. Yeah, I ain't even gonna. You can go see for yourself. Numbers don't
They
lie. You go see
averaged
for
the
yourself.
same thing,
I'm still gonna post it. They do
and
the
he
same
shot
thing. I'm
better from
gonna
the
post the
three.
exact. I'm gonna post the exact stats side by side from this past season,
Go ahead. Go
since
ahead.
they average the same thing.
Oh no, Tari averaged like 12, right? He averaged like 12.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
No,
I don't
you're
know.
right. You're right.
I
He
don't know.
averaged 12. He averaged 12. He averaged 12. He
So
averaged
when
12.
did
Okay.
you? What did you still like? You prefer him to come out the bench or start? Like doing
DFS is
that.
getting paid all that money to come off the bench, dog. They got a core full of young guys, but they just added those older guys. The young guys gonna play. That's already been known when they didn't bring fucking James Harden over.
If DFS, if
Udoku
DFS
said
start, if
what?
DFS start over Tari Eason this season, I would never call myself Mr. Basketball again. That's just how I deal. That's how I bet.
What did Udoka tell Harden? Why he didn't bring him over? We trying to build something with the younger guys.
That's because that nigga don't play D. He had to break it to him nicely.
All right. Oh, they ain't
So
posted.
you would rather start a nigga that shoot 34% from the three than
He a three.
40%.
What'd you say he was? He a 3 and D, ain't he?
He a 3 and D and he can play one through
Oh,
the five.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. What you asking me now? What you asking me? I would
It
rather
don't
start a
matter.
younger 3 and D than the older
I
one.
feel like if I'm Ime, bro, I'm starting DFS. It don't matter how long you been on the team, nigga. This is a vet. He not old. You acting like this nigga old. He just
He
turned
older than
32.
Trey. He older than Tari. He older than him.
Tari only been in the league for like 3 years, bro. He's a good spark off the
And he
bench.
still had better numbers than him.
They played
You
different roles,
snagging your
bro.
lips, but he did.
All right, bro. You gonna see, nigga.
And Dorian started more games than Tari, didn't he? Mm, mm.
He came off the bench.
Didn't DFS start more games than
He
Tari?
came. All right, bro.
I hear where he came
So
off of,
you
but didn't he
are you
start more games than
are you trying to
Tari?
tell me that Tari is better than DFS? Because that's what it kind of sounded like.
I don't know how many more ways I can say it. I said the
Yeah,
nigga
that's
got
what
paid
he's
too
saying,
much.
bro.
I said
That's
he
That's what he's
came
saying.
come
that's
off
what
the
he
bench.
telling
He
us.
came off the bench from the team he was coming from. What you need me to spell it out? Yeah, yes.
That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
This
And
nigga
he's
lost
younger.
his mind.
Yes.
He's a maniac. Y'all hear him? Moment of silence for
Yes,
Runna, dog.
yes,
We gonna let him add the
we
floor.
hear him.
All right, this nigga's a maniac, bro. This how y'all think I act. Jo, I'm not him. This how y'all think me trying to think of me. This is insane. this is
Hold on, wait,
insane.
what?
This is
Ain't nothing,
insane, bro.
ain't nothing I say gonna top the Jalen Brown bullshit you said.
It's
Whenever
debatable.
you said it, ain't nothing
It's
I ever say gonna
debatable,
top that.
bro. It's debatable. I'm
No,
still
it's
standing.
not the. I'm
Oh,
not
I'm
even going
glad
to
P
go.
here.
I'm not
What
going
did
Why do
there
he
we
with
say
you
gotta
about
today.
talk?
Jalen Brown?
It is not
Why do
debatable
we have to talk about this
because
every
that's the dumbest
single
shit I ever
time,
heard in my life.
bro?
That's why.
Preston,
I'm not even talking about that shit anymore.
What
Preston
did he
P,
say?
and we're gonna leave it at that, bro, because we've been talking about this for like 3 episodes. Every time I come in the pod, y'all bring it up, and I don't give a fuck because I'm a downhill. But P, I told them that Jalen Brown is a top 10 shooting guard of all time.
What the fuck?
All
Exactly,
right, listen, listen,
exactly,
listen, listen to
exactly,
P,
Boy,
exactly,
listen to P,
exactly,
listen to
exactly,
P, listen to P,
please
listen to
listen to
P,
this
exactly,
delusional
exactly.
ass
listen,
take,
Thank you.
listen to
Preston.
P,
Please
listen to P.
listen.
Slow down, P.
It's
Cause
stupid. It's stupid.
All right,
We
hold
had to
on.
Walk
hear
me
it, so you got to
through
hear it
Can I
too.
why.
have the
Please.
floor? Can I have the floor back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
P.
You asked him. You asked him.
Before I want you to take heed before you speak. Think. I can only name eight. I can
You
only
ain't got to
name
think
eight
that much,
shooting.
Preston.
Listen though, I can only name 8 shooting guards of all time that's better than Jalen Brown.
Oh my
So
god.
Name I name who your top 10 shooting guards. Just name your list.
off the top of my head,
Yeah, you okay, Jordan. Start from Jordan, and we're gonna go.
you got Jordan, of course.
Okay, Jordan better than him.
Maybe we can consider Kobe as a shooting guard.
Yeah, yeah, he is a shooting guard.
Yeah,
Kobe
it's
is
two.
definitely
It's
better
two.
than
It's two. It's
JB.
two. It's two. Yeah.
That's two.
Uh, but what has Jalen
No,
Brown
no,
done
no, no, no,
accolades wise?
no.
No,
Finish. Why you stop? Finish.
Preston, just pull up a list. I know it's hard to think
No,
off the top
ain't
of your
no,
head.
no, no,
Just
no,
pull
no,
up a
no. Let
list.
him talk.
Cause
P.
I
you
could
can
give you two
name
more.
damn
I
near
can
Finish.
get.
40 people
I'm
better
sorry,
than
P.
but
Jalen
See,
Brown.
Jalen
see,
Brown is
see.
just
I can give
not
you
that
two more.
guy.
No, 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 Pat. No, AC. Let P
Oh
talk.
my
Think.
god.
It's making
Jalen
sense,
Brown
Ricky.
has not
It's
done
not making
anything
sense.
accolades
Jalen Brown is
wise.
just right now.
Y'all
There's so
can't.
many shooting
Y'all
guards that came
failed to
before him.
name. Y'all failed
This
to
is
name the
crazy.
10 shooting guards that's
Oh,
better.
we
If y-
name.
the day y'all can do that, y'all can't speak on it.
This man is
Oh my
crazy,
god.
man.
Y'all can't speak on
I
it,
can't
bro.
believe he even
Hey man,
convinced
why
himself with
y'all
this
so
Rona,
nonsense.
hostile on the
Rona,
pod,
Rona. You need to
man?
be slapped 10 times for saying that
I'm not.
shit,
It's
bro. I think.
debatable to say,
It
bro.
is
Y'all gonna
not
name like niggas like T
debatable.
Mac.
This is the
What y'all
most
gonna say, T
delusional
Mac?
thing I done ever heard.
Who y'all gonna say, Brandon Roy? It's not a lot of two
He
guards,
better than
y'all.
yes. He's better than two.
Brandon
Yes.
Roy is not better than Jalen Brown,
Oh
bro.
my
Lead a
god.
pod, bro.
Oh
Lead a
my
pod. Lead a
god.
Jalen
pod.
Brown better than you got him over Penny,
I got
nigga.
him over who?
Penny all the way.
Yes.
Oh my
This man is
god.
And
crazy.
Penny is a point guard. Ain't Penny? Don't Penny play the one? Well, he played both. It don't matter regardless. He's
He
still
played
better.
both, bro.
President, I'm gonna tell you this and then leave it at that. He said he not sure about Ray Allen, and he also said he not sure about Clay
Clay.
Thompson. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
I'm
I'm gonna
not
leave it
sure
at that.
about Clay. They
Wait,
play
I'm gonna
two
so
leave it at
different
that.
That is
roles.
He
crazy.
said
That
he's
is
not
crazy,
sure.
so what
I don't
dog.
know
about
what's
wait,
so
wait.
That's
unsure
Preston,
about
crazy,
this.
Preston.
dog.
Before, all right, Preston.
That's
This
crazy.
my homework for you tonight, bro.
Yes.
When the pod ends, do research. It's not a lot of two guards. What you gonna name George Gervin? It's not a lot of
It
modern
is a
two
lot of
guards.
two. This
George
man
Gervin
is
has
just
more
God.
accolades than Jalen Brown.
God.
Jalen Brown shitting on George Gervin, bro. I'm not any nigga with an afro from the '80s is not even a discussion. It's
You
not.
could put Reggie Miller over Jalen Brown.
Yeah, I got Reggie Miller over Jalen Brown. I got him.
James
That's
Harden
the
over
How
Jalen
that's
Brown.
how
debatable.
how
We said
how you got
Harden.
him and you're
How you
unsure about
got?
Ray
How
Allen?
you got?
How you got him and you're unsure about Ray Allen?
I'm not sure about Ray Allen, bro.
What?
Can I go
You didn't
now?
see Ray. You didn't see Ray.
You
You
Jalen
got the
didn't.
Brown
top of your
played.
head.
AC,
Jalen
AC,
Brown
my
had a
bad.
bigger
Hey, hold
role.
on. You
Damn.
didn't see Ray Allen with the Milwaukee Bucks in the
He never
series?
saw Ray
Okay,
Allen really get
okay,
buckets
what
on it.
no,
He
yeah,
never
yeah, yeah. I
seen that.
seen him. What
He
did he
couldn't have
do?
seen that. He
What did he
couldn't have
do?
seen it.
He was one of the top
Ray Allen didn't
players
start
in
doing
that
anything
time.
until late in
He
his
didn't even
career
start
with
doing
the.
it. Can I go, Pat?
Can I
Please,
No,
Pat.
speak,
Can I
hell no.
bro?
please
Can
Where
go?
I
the fuck
speak,
no,
Pat,
bro?
bro?
can I please
Can
go?
I
Hell
You
no,
said he
speak?
didn't
bro.
Y'all
start
not
doing
letting me
anything. You said
speak,
it till
bro.
Boston? Did you say it till Boston?
If 5 people talking, who listening?
Did you say it till Boston?
He was. I mean, he was putting up numbers, but he wasn't. I'm my case with Jalen Brown is no two guard. Well, it's not a lot of two guards accomplished this much in the time span that Jalen Brown had. That's why
Okay,
he's
Wait,
on
was he
pace to be
drafted like
top.
2016,
That's
2017?
huh?
yes, Yeah, he was drafted like 2016, I think.
He been in the league for
Yeah,
eight
so
years and
he's
eight
been in the
years.
league for
He been all
eight to
team.
nine
He
I
years.
been
know
in the
he
league for 9 years.
8 to 9 years, and he has a Finals MVP, and he got a chip. What do you got? All team. Let me look at his resume again. And he's still going. A lot
Stop
of these niggas did it late. Ray
screaming.
Allen did it late, bro. You can't say. I mean, it's him and Clay debatable, but Clay was like the third option. He was
Come
three and
your
D, bro.
mouth.
Jalen Brown played a
Ray
There's
big
no
role
Allen
in it,
debate.
Ray
bro. Ray
Allen
Allen,
is number two in 3 pointers all time, and he held that record for a very
There's
long
no
time until
debate.
Steph
but
returned.
nobody was shooting, bro. Threes is nothing now, bro. That was before the three. Okay, you can say
Now nobody
he.
was
You
shooting.
can
Okay,
say he
okay,
played.
runner.
He played a
God
part in
damn.
in changing the
He
game in terms of threes,
single-handedly
but nobody was shooting a
saved
lot of
LeBron's
threes.
career. He
Nobody, like, come on, bro. Threes is nothing now, bro.
Like
Just
them
take
my thing.
heed, bro.
Run, I'm gonna be
Just
real.
take
Them my
heed,
thing.
control.
Running, this is my thing, bro. He ain't never been the top. He ain't never been the top shooting guard in his time playing right now. He not better
has
than. He not even
Jalen
fucking
Brown
better than
had
I
Anthony
anything to
already
Edwards
do with
or
told.
his
D
play?
Hart.
Before we finish, I'm glad you say that. P, isn't Jalen Brown the top five shooting guard in the league? He's been the top five shooting guard in the league for the
He
past
top
three
five, but he haven't
years.
been. He haven't been the best. He haven't been the best.
What?
All right, so who's the best two
Never
guard?
been the best.
Who's the best? Who's the best two guard?
James,
Anthony Edwards is better than
James
James
him.
Harden
Harden's
is
been the
not a two
best.
guard anymore. James Harden
He,
No,
plays the James
Anthony
Harden
Edwards is
plays the
better than
one,
him.
y'all. That's how y'all
as
don't
one of
watch
the best
fucking
two guards to ever
basketball to
play the
tell
I
game,
didn't
me
say
runner.
no.
about
I
basketball,
didn't
but y'all
say
don't watch.
James.
Y'all, it's 2025 and y'all niggas keep trying to tell me that James Harden played the two. He don't play the fucking two.
He does. He
Fucking
came
no, he
in at the two.
don't.
Oh
He
my
hasn't played the
god.
two in how long? He hasn't played the two since what? In
Oh my
Houston.
god.
The
His
fuck? The
MVPs,
fuck
he was
y'all
running
niggas
the two
talking
guard.
about?
Runner? What are you
Yes.
Yes,
talking about?
What is y'all talking about James Harden today's day? He plays point guard
I
now. He
ain't
hasn't
talking
You
about
played
you
point
today,
so stuck
guard.
bro.
on you so
Anthony
stuck on
Edwards
today.
I
is
just
better.
told y'all
Anthony
James
Edwards
Harden
is
is better
better
You
than him
than him.
talking
all
about
time. What are y'all
history,
talking
but then
about?
you
The
talking
fuck?
about today.
Y'all
Come
about to
on,
throw
man.
me off,
Come on,
bro.
man. You keep talking about in history, but then you want to go
I
back
just
to
told
today.
y'all James in the rankings of top 10 shooting guards all time. Yes, James Harden is better, but y'all bringing
You
it to
just said he wasn't
today's
no shooting
date.
guard runner. Oh my
Oh my
god.
god, bro! I just said
Oh man.
I asked
Con-
P, who is his top?
Just
Isn't Jalen Brown a top five shooting guard today's date? And niggas saying James
Yes,
Harden. James not.
yes, he
James
is.
James
Harden.
Harden
James
is
Harden
a
don't play
shooting
the
guard,
two
but
anymore, bro.
Jalen
Y'all
Brown is
retarded.
top
now he
five.
now he don't play the
Thank
two
you,
anymore.
B. The fuck.
James Harden is top five, but Jalen Brown is also up there.
If you can sit right here and tell me that James Harden in today's game played a two
Oh my
guard, bro,
god.
you
Now it's
fucking
today's
dumb.
game. I thought we just talking about all the time, dog.
I
Which
just
one
said
is it?
all the time he's higher. But why the fuck you
No,
keep
he's
changing
not.
it?
He's not higher than James Harden all time. He's
I
not.
just said James Harden all time is higher than Jalen Brown, but in today's game he plays the one. What are you talking about? I'd
It's
ask P.
positionless, ain't it? Ain't it positionless?
No, it's
Ain't
not
today's game
fucking
positionless?
position. What are you talking
Ain't
about,
today's game
bro?
positionless?
What is this
If
nigga
we if we
talking
No,
talk about
about?
no,
today's game,
no,
it's
no.
positionless, ain't it?
Runner. I
He
don't
keep
have Jalen
changing
Harden.
my words, bro.
I don't
It's
have Jalen Harden
positionless, ain't
with
it?
fucking Jalen Brown.
Because I can say Jalen Brown and he
Bro,
say, but you
Pat,
say James
listen to
Harden
me. Stop
ain't no
listening
two
to him.
guard.
I said
Is that
Pat,
I don't have
positionless
Jalen
now?
Brown. I mean, I don't have him.
Patrick, we going to take it back, bro, because niggas keep mixing my words up.
Let's go.
Patrick,
Let's
I
go.
said because I hate to keep talking about this every time I hop on the pod.
Because you
Patrick.
keep changing it.
All right, Patrick. This
Go.
where this where
Go.
it started from, right?
Go.
So Jalen Brown in
Hmm.
today's game, if we rank
I
point
agree.
guards from 2025, he's a top five shooting guard.
I
This nigga
agree.
just mentioned James Harden. Why? I don't
Because you
know.
said all time, runner. That's
All
why.
time, yes, he's Jalen.
He's not all
J-
time, runner. You keep mixing the two up. You keep saying
James
today's game,
Harden
then
is
you say
higher
all
than
time. That's
James
two different
Harden.
things, runner. That's two
James
different
Harden.
things.
Patrick, listen. James Harden
God
all
damn.
Listen.
time. Listen, Patrick. James
As
Harden
long as you
all
go,
time is higher than Jalen Brown, of course. But
I
if we
agree.
break it down to today's game of
Now we're going
2025,
back to today.
I just asked Preston what was
Do
his
you not understand
top
that's two
five shooting
different
guards
things,
in
runner?
today's game.
You
Why
don't
are you
understand that's two
talking
different
about
things,
James
runner?
Harden?
You don't understand that's two different things, runner?
All right,
Turn your
I'm gonna
mic
go here
off,
with you.
bro.
All right,
Turn
go.
your
I'm gonna
mic
go here
off.
with you
Just answer.
because I'm gonna go here with you. Go.
What?
Continue. Continue. No. Continue because I'm waiting.
I don't know where you're getting James Harden from. I already said James Harden is higher than Jalen Brown. But in today's game,
And if he's
James
higher than
Harden,
him, do you know
James
how many
Harden
people are?
don't play the two
If
no
he's
more. So
higher
it
than him, runner, do you not know how many people are over James Harden?
not a lot. I think James Harden is the top five shooting guard ever.
Ooh, Runna.
What?
Oh my god. This is
Ooh,
what we
Runna.
have to listen to, Preston.
James
I'm
Harden is
trying to.
not a top five shooting guard ever, y'all.
Okay, you're gonna put
Really?
James Harden top five
My
all
phone,
time
my
with
phone
Kobe
I
about to
think
Bryant,
he in the
die.
Michael
top.
I'm
Jordan,
I'm
He
a
Allen
watch. I'm
I
gonna
Iverson,
think
watch
he
and
in the
him.
Dwayne
top
Wade.
five.
Mm.
And then you have James Harden.
Wait, say that one more time.
You're gonna have James Harden in the same room as Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson, and Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, it's debates that D Wade and it's debates of James Harden and D Wade who's better. So I feel like yes,
That
he's
that
top five.
and that
You,
shouldn't have been a debate.
I can't let that be a debate just
That should
because
have
of
never been a
Dwayne.
debate. That should have
Yeah,
never ever
I
been a
feel like
debate.
it's a
prime
good. I
Dwayne.
feel like it is a good debate. I'm
James
not
Harden
going to
Oh
had
my
share
god.
four
my
good
opinion on that
years.
right now, but in terms of if we breaking it down, y'all, in terms of modern shooting guards, they're not. It's not a lot. I feel like Jalen Brown has done a lot for what how long he's been in the league. A lot of players like Ray Allen didn't find like championship success until late. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like
If
it's
you base it on championship success, then you can't put him
You
ahead
can't
of
even put him in the
Wade.
conversation. Yeah. Are you going off a bad work or some shit? Because that's what I'm trying to hear. Like
I'm going off
when you say
accomplishment
these players, bro.
and talent.
Okay, so I'm telling, I'm giving them both ends from D Wade, Kobe, Mike, like all those players. There, like you cannot put them with the same him as them, bro. That shit is not
That's top
comparable.
five. I'm talking
The
about
only
10. I feel like he's 8 to 10 in the top 10. Cause I already told you how I feel about Tatum. I think as a three guard, Tatum is between the 10-15 range. That's just how the game goes today. It's fast paced.
Wait, so are they arguing? What's the argument? Because is it that James Harden is not a top 10
No.
shooting
no, no,
guard
no,
of all
no, no, no,
time?
no, 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 no.
Nah. I feel
Tell him,
like Jalen Brown is top 10
tell him.
Jalen
ever.
Brown. Oh,
That's what
I
he
feel
said.
like it's sticky, but it's debatable.
oh man,
It's debatable. It's an uncomfortable talk.
and it's crazy because I like JB game, but I don't think he a top 10. I think he a great shooting guard. I think at the end of his story he can be, but right now I wouldn't
Right
put him
now,
in that.
that's
I
what I'm
wouldn't.
saying. Like hell no.
Because all right, so I feel like he's better than T Mac.
Oh no,
If you
but
if you if you wanted, huh?
I don't think he better than T Mac. But
He not.
I'm biased in that, so I can't even
Oh,
argue
you a
that.
T Mac fan? Oh, all right, Orlando.
You
Okay,
gotta remember I'm from
but
Orlando.
it's
Yeah,
all right. So all right, this
I seen prime T Mac
so
before the
in
injury.
terms of two guards, we got AI, we got Jordan, we got Kobe, we got Dwayne, we got Harden. Who else? That's five
Ray,
people out of name.
Like I
Ray
said,
Allen.
bro. Like
Reg,
I said,
Ray
yeah,
Allen, I
yeah.
don't
Reggie,
know. I don't know. I don't
but
know.
hey, but Reg was
Clay,
taking niggas out, bro.
Yeah,
He
I got
yeah.
still
Reggie.
taking it.
Okay, I like Reggie. I like Reggie. I
Before,
give that
I
Reggie.
got
yeah, because before Steph came, niggas wasn't talking about nobody else shooting more
Yeah, yeah, I got
than
Reggie.
Reg.
I would give Reggie his flowers. So
Clay,
that's six people.
Clay, Clay
George Gervin.
Thompson.
I can't say George Gervin, bro. I'm
George
not. I
Gervin
can't.
he was a
I can't.
nine-time All-Star.
I can't.
Like
I can't give you George Gervin, bro.
I don't know about George Gervin, but
Clay,
Clyde Drexler.
I'm damn sure not putting him ahead of Clyde.
Yeah. All right, so
yeah,
that's
Clyde too.
how many plays is that? That's like say I get Clyde that.
I think that's 8. Let me
Clay,
see.
You
You
could
said
put Jerry
AI.
West in there.
I'm
Oh
not putting Jerry
shit.
West.
But Jerry
I'm not
West was
putting Jerry
bad,
West.
but it
I'm
was a
not putting
different
Jerry
time
West.
then.
You feel me?
I understand
yeah, I
what
ain't saying
Runner
that with
comparing
though.
it to.
I'm not saying yeah.
Cause Runner comparing it to the time where they was playing where that shit wasn't the competition wasn't the same. But I still think it's damn man,
It's
it's cause
debatable.
Just
It's hard
just
to think. It's not a straight up no.
like
He's not.
it's two more nights like Clay and I had Manu too.
Mon, I well, okay,
Manu is
yeah.
definitely
How
top
you feel
10.
about Manu over Jalen Brown?
That dude,
I
come
like
on, bro.
Manu over Jalen
You
Brown
like
because
Manu over
even
Jalen Brown?
though
Yes,
even
yes,
though right now, yes, because you got to think of the longevity that Manu did it with too.
Okay.
And we talking about Manu not even being a starter and still being that guy. You know what I'm saying? And hit one of those guys in his era.
yep,
He wasn't even. He was a six man coming
yep.
in still
All
busting
right,
niggas
so
asses for
all right, can we
20,
go?
20,
All right, can we
25.
go from an 8 year stretch since Jalen Brown only been in the league for 8 years?
That ain't close. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, you can't. I'm
Don't do
not gonna
that.
tell you to do that, Runner, because
Don't do
if
that
you
because they
pick a
gonna
eight
end
year
bad.
stretch, it's
It's
gonna
gonna
be
end
them.
bad.
It's gonna be during that time when he won all them chips, and
Yeah, it's gonna
them
end
three
bad for
niggas
him.
was
But
unstoppable in
this
the
is
league.
this
Yeah,
is a bench player, and them like that's a,
he played starter
bro.
minutes.
He's tough. Bro, I'm not
Starter minutes.
discrediting Manu
But
Ginobili. I'm not.
but you got to think though, Runner. You say he was a bench player, which he
He
was.
played starter minutes.
But you got to think him being a bench player and still averaging. Think about what he would have did if he was
As a
starting.
starter. Oh my
Okay,
god.
that's cool. But a bench player compared to a nigga that actually played like a pivotal role as a versatile
Now
It's
you
two
both
trying
way
to
ways.
say,
player on
Both
the
don't
both
say
championship
ways.
that.
team. He
Don't
It's
all right,
say
hold
both
on,
that,
hold on,
bro.
ways
hold on,
it
hold on.
goes
Let me
though.
finish. Let
Don't
me
say
finish. Let me
that.
finish. Let me finish. And his team, I mean, he didn't get like championships, but he's been in the playoffs a lot. He's been in the playoffs a lot since his tenure with the Celtics. I feel like it's a debate. He's late.
It's a certain.
I feel like it's a debate, bro. Maybe I'm too early with the Jalen Brown, but over time, he would definitely be top 10 for
But that's
sure.
why I say, like, over time, I think Jalen Brown is gonna go down as a phenomenal player, bro.
You
Like,
feel me?
Nigga, what?
And
What?
I
he's
do.
on great
I
pace.
love Jalen Brown game, bro. I love his game. You feel me? But I just think it's too early. Not, and I
I
know
think
you
right
saying,
now
well,
that's
bro,
ridiculous.
they be in the playoffs and all of that. So he's building his case. But after, I think that's a better conversation for after this year, bro.
So all right,
Because
so
now we
after
get
this
to
year,
see.
that will determine if he top 10 or not.
I
Because
think
we're
it'll.
comparing him
I
to
think it'll help your
15 to
argument.
18 year careers.
I think it'll help your argument because now we really get to see what Jalen Brown gonna be. And I'm not basing it off of wins and losses. You feel me? I'm basing it off of what we can he lead this team and show that
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Uh I think they tanking this year. I ain't gonna lie.
But
I
I hit
hope
him
not.
with this
I,
though. When he said,
I think the
when,
Celtics gonna tank. But I can't get Ray out.
he got a good point.
Hey
How much better
man,
do you think Jalen Brown can get though? Like that.
I can't. All right.
My
So these are players I think Jalen Brown is better than. Y'all ready?
yeah.
Ray.
I'm not.
I
I
think he's
don't
better
know.
than Vince.
What?
I think he's better
Vince
than Vince
who?
Carter. Vince
I mean,
Carter.
you hear the man.
Okay, I'm
He
gonna
not
let you
better than
finish.
Vince Carter?
I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish.
Uh, I don't want to say Trace McGrady because you're Orlando fan. I'm gonna let you have T Mac for now.
Tracy is better all time.
Clay,
Come on, bro.
I
You
I I don't know. I don't know.
go
I don't
continue,
know. And
continue,
this
continue,
late in the top tens. That's late in the top 10. That's who y'all feeling people.
continue,
It's
bro.
not a lot of good top like notable shooting guards all the time.
But
He not even
if
better.
you
He not
you
even.
comparing it to Clay now, but pre-injury Clay,
Nah, yeah, pre-injury, but he
you
okay.
can't
So
you definitely can't compare him to pre-injury Clay, bro, because that was on both sides of the ball. Your ass is getting it all game.
yeah, but you and I know that Jalen Brown is a better scorer than him, right?
Now, yeah, but
No, not who he was, but not
He's a
before then.
better
Hell
scorer than
no.
him. I mean, he's not a better 3-point shooter, but
No,
creating
Clay Thompson did
creating
on
his own.
that album, nigga.
Jalen
He did
Brown,
on that album.
I'm about to just tell y'all straight up. Jalen Brown is a way better shot creator than Clay. I'm sorry.
Damn.
What?
He's a way better shot creator.
shot creator, yeah, but that's because
Shot
Clay is
Clay,
creator.
more of a catch and shoot.
He was more
But
of a catcher. He could score 3 levels, but in terms of creating your own shot, Jalen Brown has it. Jalen Brown has
that's
defense too.
because Jalen Brown he ain't got better defense than him at prime for
no,
prime.
hell no.
But
Fuck
he
no.
prime for prime, he don't got better defense than him. But he a better. I give you a better shot creator, but that's just because of the type of offense that like he's more
Yep,
athletic than Klay Thompson for sure. But
that's
the
what I
type
said.
of games they have, like pre-injury Clay, bro, he would have went down as the greatest 3-and-D player to ever play the game, bro. Honestly.
He was taking on all the toughest challenges for them boys, everything. Like, and another thing, bro. Like you talking like this, my thing, bro. This is why I said Jalen Brown ain't never been the best shooting guard in his time of playing with the players he playing with now. He's not better than Anthony Edwards, bro. Like I'm just saying, like you put, so you got him
I
above
think
Ant.
I think I think JB is better than Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
It's close. It's close.
When you on a team of a juggernaut that's moving like that, yes, you're gonna succeed, my guy. Yes,
And
you're gonna win.
that's what I was gonna say. Compare it to the Ray Allen
Like, come on,
brand,
bro.
like bro.
go look at those
The Milwaukee Bucks,
those
they
Bucks and Supersonics
supersonic. That's
Danny
what I
Torre,
see.
like before the Celtics. Now we know about the Celtics where he was they
Right,
Hmm.
all them guys was towards the end of their career, so they was
They
all
was
just
putting that shit
shooting.
on the
right.
floor.
You feel me? But them niggas was hey boy, Ray Allen was quick to boom on a nigga quick,
Yes.
But
like it
the
was nothing. Like way
but
more than JB do.
the first 8 years of their career, did they have a championship nor a Finals MVP? That's
They didn't have a Jason Tatum on the team too, bro.
They didn't have a Brad Stevens as their manager. They didn't have, you know what I'm saying, Ime Udoka as their coach as 1 year. And that's it. They didn't have a Celtics system like that. That's why I say you got to take the team shit out of that shit, bro. Because if you do that, no, I mean, ain't nobody gonna have that juggernaut of a team moving like that. You got to take that out of that, bro. We talking about hooping at that position, bro. Hell the fuck no. He not no fucking top 10 shooting guard right now. You need to be drug tested saying that shit. You need, I'm just being real. Like, come on, bro.
Hey man, that's my opinion. I feel like Jalen Brown is an
You talking about
exceptional player
JB top 10 right now? I give him that P. I give him that PB.
right
I
now.
give
All
Yeah.
time,
right now. I give him a top 10
all
shooting guard
time,
right
Justin.
now.
Oh, we're talking
Not
about in
all
the league.
time. Not all time.
That's
In
what
the
I'm
league
talking
right
about.
In
I
now.
the
ain't talking
league
about
now.
Lee. I'm talking about all time. That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
okay, yeah, no. I just
But I
not
listen
yet.
though, Jo. But is that crazy to say? Niggas saying I need to get drug tested, but I don't think it's crazy to say.
No, he hyped up.
Championship,
That's why I say
All
give him.
Star, Finals MVP. It's probably too early, but at the pace at these young niggas hooping right now, bro, they high like 15. Like
Only reason I say that, and I know what Pat coming from. As a Miami fan, it's been a lot of games you done seen Jalen Brown just not show up. Same thing with Jason Tatum. So I think they just gotta continue to build. They got a hell of a
it
resume right
happens.
now.
It's basketball, bro. It happens. Like it happened to Kobe. Like of course, like it's gonna happen in your career, bro. But like you know what I'm saying? We human at the
I
end of
don't
the
know
day.
about that Kobe reference. I ain't seen Kobe not show up like for
Well, not show
his
up,
early
but you know
games,
the
but
Pistons had clamped his and the Kobe my favorite player. The Pistons had clamped his ass in that finals, didn't they? We all look human at some point. The finals with LeBron when he played the Spurs, you can say he was young, but he looked human. He
uh,
lost. LeBron in the finals against the Mavericks, he had 6 points. It happens like it's bad was going to happen, but at the end of the day, finals MVP. First 8 years in the league, still more to go. You can say it's early to say, but he's on pace. Jason Tatum,
he on
I feel
pace.
like
I
he's a,
give you
I
I
feel like
give
he's
you
a
on
top
pace.
15. I feel like he's a top 15 shooting. I mean, not shooting small forever. Like these youngins now are moving fast. Like Shea, I'm not gonna. He's not super high, but at the pace these guys moving, bro, and they still got a lot of life to go.
Yeah, and but that's why I say I'm and that's what the argument ain't that's the only reason why the argument ain't fair to you what you making because you comparing a body of work and you could say 8 years, but when you put the best 8 years of a nigga that done played 15 to 20 years up against somebody who only played 8 years, it's gonna be a lot of holes in the game. But I think by the end of his career he'll be a top 10 all time.
So listen, if the Celtics would have went to the chip this year, and hypothetically speaking, they won, would that put them top 10? Then is that still early?
Yes, because only
What he
because
would have did when JT went down. I'll give you
he
that.
that's what I'm saying, bro. He doing it with so his role players are better than some of these
Way
niggas
better.
starters, bro. Like Derek White, Pritchard, these
Peyton
niggas can
Pritchard.
go start for niggas. You feel me? Like they got so their team is so deep to the point where them niggas can go to the bench and they still gonna be up 20 points when if they ever come back in. You know, like that's third quarter, they go to the bench and go chill.
All
Like
right.
them niggas still hooping. You feel me? Because
Okay.
they got such a better team. But that's
Well, I
why I
say
say
you
give it to after this year, bro, because you'll be able to see him be the leader of the team and not with such a
and the
stacked
vocal
team.
point.
Now, like if he hooping this year, you got it, bro. I'm not gonna argue you down because I like JB, so I want to see him succeed. But I just don't think that he has a lot of accolades to put him in the conversation. But I just
Thank
don't
you.
think he in the room yet.
Okay. That's what I like to hear. That's
Yeah,
what I
he in the
like to hear.
conversation for sure.
Thank
Like but I say before the end, he gonna be a top 10 shooting guard because, like you said, the niggas winning so much right now to the point where it's like you can't be like, hey man, wait. Like one thing that's gonna get him, as long as he has successful years going forward, one thing that's gonna get him in the room is now you can't get mad at saying that AI better than him because he got a chip, but he also been hooping for years. You know what I'm saying? So it's just I think you got to give him a little bit more time, man. Let him continue to grow his body of
Yeah,
work,
that's
but
it. Like
his
I
resume is
think,
fucking impressive.
yeah, I
Same
just
thing
hate
with
when
Shea,
people, yeah,
but
I think when
as
people
good as
rush
Shea,
shit, bro.
as good as Shea year been, you can't be like, well, Shea gonna go down as the best because then them niggas gonna start throwing. Well, shit, Magic came in and won one his first year and finished with
Hmm.
five. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so much more you can add to it. So when it's said and done, them niggas gonna be in the conversation for sure, like in the room. But I just think you got to give them a little bit more time.
Just hold on that shit,
To
bro. That's
go
my
back
only problem.
to go back to this upcoming season, I do think the Celtics going to tank. So I don't think we really going to see a lot from JB. Hopefully that don't dent his where he stand at in the league right now. But you know what I'm saying. I
But
feel like it's
they
debatable.
can still tank, bro. They can still tank, and he can still have an excellent year.
All right,
You feel
so
me? Like
if he
it might
averaged
not.
30 points, that's cool. That's good enough.
Yeah, that nigga hooping by
Cool,
himself. He ain't
cool,
got no team.
cool.
Like
All right,
we
that's
done
what I like
seen
to
that
hear.
with AI a couple times where he just was just so much better than other niggas, but he ain't had no team to play with. I respect JB game more if he go out and have a year like that, and he getting the bulk of the shots. You feel me? Shit, he could ideally have, and with the East being so weak, he could still
That's
have a
it.
great year,
That's it.
bro.
They need a
Yeah, I'm
big.
just like, yeah, that's my only problem. You just said that shit. I'm like, bro, hold off on that shit. Don't rush the shit, my nigga. Like, we ain't even
It's
seen what
gonna
he
happen.
can do by himself, and we got a chance to see it. Cause I got a chance to see D Wade get strategized when he by himself. I got a chance to see Kobe get strategized when he by himself. Hell, you can go back and look like all these players, T Mac, goddamn Vince Carter and shit like that, and you know what I'm saying, like that, bro. Play.
And another thing I hate when people, I don't like when y'all pull the Tatum card because I feel like they need each other.
They
It's
do.
also a matter of accolades, though. Like Jalen Brown only has 3 All-Stars, one
For
first team All NBA, one defense All Team NBA, and he only has one Finals and one Finals MVP. You're putting Jalen Brown over guys with 8 to 9 All-Stars, guys who can finish the play and win on their own. Like, yeah.
I mean,
that's a
if you say
solid
that,
resume though.
but if you say that, then you kind
In
of
nine
take
years,
away the Clay
three
Thompson
All.
argument because he ain't did it by himself either. But
Right, and
you
he was a
know,
third option. We compare him a third option to a debatable. I wouldn't say first, but second.
he is second.
He's
With
he's
JB
second,
Big.
but he plays a big ass role in the Celtics.
Yeah.
He is a second. I ain't gonna say first. He is a second, but like you know what I'm saying. I feel like it's debatable, bro. That's all I'm saying. I'm
Oh
not gonna
yeah,
argue nobody down to
it's a
say I'm
conversation.
right, but I feel like people just got to take heed and think about it, bro, because these youngers are doing a lot.
You just gotta hold off on it, bro. Like you can't rush that shit just cause he win. Like
I'm gonna
right
do
now,
my
he shit
homework
gonna
on
be
But
this.
like,
you agree with me when I said Tatum is a top 15 all time.
yeah, yeah. I said you can put him in the top 15 all time race.
We're gonna see,
Maybe he ain't
man.
as cool. I mean, we got a chance to see it, like bro said. We got a chance to see it.
We're gonna see, man.
Yeah,
Like I said.
I, bro, make no mistake about it. If he come out and ball out this year, even, and I agree with you, I do think they gonna tank because I think they want AJ. But you feel me? Like I really, you still can, even if that's they plan, he can still have a great year. That ain't gonna stop him from having a great year. It ain't gonna be an all star phenomenal year. Shit, he really should still make the all star team if he
And
hooping,
that's not
you know.
crazy. Yo, we all putting that. Yeah, it's not crazy.
But yeah,
But
I think it, by the thing, I agree with you in the aspect that I think by the end of his time, he will be a top 10 shooting
or
guard, bro.
maybe even before. I feel like we don't even have to wait for him to retire, bro. In the
No,
upcoming years, like 2 to 3, we can finally permanently put him there.
yeah, for
But all
sure.
I'm saying is, I'm not saying that he should. In my opinion, he is. But I'm not saying niggas shouldn't say fuck no. But like he got the resume. Like his resume is solid right now. It's not great. It's not amazing, but it's solid.
It's a good resume.
It's a great
I'm
resume.
telling you, bro, I'm agreeing with you.
All right,
But
for
I
sure.
just think
I'm glad we on the
I
same
gotta see
page.
him. I gotta see him do it
this will be the year where I'm like, because I like watching him play. I think he really has a real good, phenomenal game, and if he was anywhere else, he would definitely
For
be a first
sure.
option. But
Sure.
because he not that first option, and you're 100% right where they both feed off of each other. But man, it's a hell of a lot easier when you got a Jason Tatum on your team and he
And I'm
getting
about to say,
double
bro, and
team looks and shit. You feel me?
I brought up another thing. Just you can't say when Shaq went down, Kobe said, "I fucking got it, bro." Taylor Brown still had a great team around him where he still could have beat the Knicks. That's all I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
all I'm saying.
I think he gonna be a top 10. I do think he will, but I just think he gotta that Finals MVP get him in the conversation.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It get him in the conversation.
That Finals MVP hold a lot of weight. That holds a lot of weight. That's all I'm saying, chat. Me and Jay open on the road today.
Yeah, man, you ain't talking crazy, man. It's crazy. It's good when you ain't
Mm,
talking this foolishness.
mm.
That's all I'm saying, man.
You got them boys on 20 today about this take, man. Y'all gotta, hey, man, y'all gotta simmer down, man. Simmer down, man. It's a debate show. We supposed to not agree on everything, man. Calm down.
No, no, no. I agree with that shit. I
AC
fuck with
had
that
a
shit.
fucking aneurysm and jumped off, man. Hey, man, you gonna live to fight another day, AC. You gonna be, hey, it's all right, brother.
Hey,
He just
they
started
got hot.
spamming the "nah, you right," and just left.
Yeah,
Listen, they
Preston,
got
you
hot in
can't.
that kitchen.
It get hot in that kitchen, man. Y'all boys
Yeah.
gotta know how to get your point across and agree to disagree. Bitch, I ain't agreeing with you. I'm off. I'm gone. You feel me? And go to the next topic. And then it's gonna come up again. And then you might have a little, we gotta see. Sometimes you gotta,
Yeah, but
hey,
sometimes you really just got to see. All right, so one more time we're going to piggyback on the Celtics. In terms of that team they had, do you feel like that was one of the greatest teams of all time, all right?
the one they just had when they won.
Yes,
Yeah, them niggas was deep, bro. They had
I'm saying
a
they were.
phenomenal fucking team.
absolutely.
Well, hold on. Hey, I ain't about to get into that shit. Cause I gotta get on to it. Cause it's some merge shit.
I mean,
That
but it's
really
been a
not
lot
happening.
of great teams, bro. But I think that was they had the one. It was like a perfect match. Like, and then once again, we always say, bro, it take a little bit of luck too. None of them niggas got hurt. You feel me? Like everybody was able to contribute because we just seen what a year without KP looked like. But he was for some reason he was hurt, but he'll come back and play key games, and that's all they needed.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
That
So
team
it's a
was
little bit of,
amazing.
a little bit of, it's a little bit of, great chemistry, but a little bit of luck with it. And they had a great coaching. They got a great organization from top to bottom. And that's the one thing that I hate niggas don't with the Bulls that they don't recognize, bro. Like them niggas from the owner down, they had a great organization for
I mean,
years.
what do we put them, like top 10 all time?
That Celtics, hell yeah, I think they top five in my book. I
He
wanted to
said
say
top
something,
five.
but that's going cool.
Top five. I think fuck man. It's been so many great teams. I don't
Yeah.
want to. I can never put it because man, you talking about
Listen,
all
they
the
ain't top
Roy Hill
five though.
Bulls teams,
This
all
They
the
ain't
team
top
is
Roy Hill
five.
Bulls
I
great
mean,
flawless.
team.
you got the
You
98 Bulls, the 2016 Warriors, and
And you know what I think
201.
separate them from the Bulls? All them niggas can shoot.
Yeah.
yeah.
Them niggas can shoot. Like they match up with they star players, Jordan, Tatum, Scotty, JB, but they shooting them out the gym. I'm sorry.
I mean, over a stretch of 2 games, Dennis Rodman has 0 points, but 41 rebounds.
That's a lot
Like
of
that
fucking
0 point
rebounds.
shit ain't flying. Everybody gonna have to score.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a different game now. That wasn't a they. The games was different. There wasn't
Right.
an offensive only matchup. Like if you gonna say that, then you gotta compare them niggas to the Warriors when them niggas just
I
was
Right.
feel
not
like that would
missing.
be an amazing
You feel me?
series.
But them
I
niggas
mean,
can't. They ain't gonna outshoot them. I'm
They
saying
they not, but I feel like defensively they might be, if
who
not
going
better, they neck and neck
yeah.
defensive.
I don't know, man, because nobody they ain't got one defensive player on that team that is the equivalent to Draymond.
They
It's a
don't. And you're right
it's a
about that.
prime Draymond, and Draymond gonna take either whoever having the best game, JB or JT. He taking them completely out the game.
The old
All right, so
Draymond
you
already did the shit.
and then all right, so that's one, but you got to worry about six different other niggas.
Runner,
That's what's
runner, runner.
mind
But you got to
boggling,
remember, them
bro.
niggas was
Oh
coming off
my
the bench
god.
shooting too.
Yeah,
They
hell
was
yeah. That's
coming
what
out.
I'm
They
saying.
had boys coming off the bench shooting too. You got to remember, bro. Them man, we talking about the basic niggas. Sean Livingston, who ain't a real 3-point shooter, but come to that bitch and light your ass up for a game, and
For
then the
sure.
next pass it off to the next one. Fucking Moses Moody
Like,
might
and
come
you
out and
saying
score
like,
30.
and that's why I got so
So
mad when you said that, bro. Because I'm like, nigga, I seen the Celtics lose games where they live and die by the fucking three. They ain't gonna hit all them shit all the damn time. They gotta get in that mid range and all that shit, bro. You keep saying that they hit the three, nigga. They don't lost plenty of games where they
I
you
think
can't
that
just
yeah,
rely on that shit.
team flawless. That team was flawless, man. We got
Nigga gonna
robbed,
play
man.
two.
We
Porzingis,
got
Porzingis gonna
yeah,
robbed.
play
we
two
got
games.
robbed.
Porzingis gonna play one game and a half, and that's it. He out of there.
We got
He
robbed
out
out the
of there.
Celtics dynasty,
Out of
man.
there. Out of there. You got the Spurs. The Spurs fucking like you pick one of
I
those
mean,
damn
yeah,
teams.
okay, you can say the
Like the
Spurs,
Miami
but it's
Heat.
like, man,
Like, come on, bro.
which,
That's ain't, bro.
but they up there with they can bump with them. They can bump.
They
Don't
ain't top
mention
five,
they can
cuz.
bump,
No,
bro. They
son.
can bump.
You could also make a case for one of those Heat teams in the early
I said
2010s.
that.
No?
I said the 2012 Heat.
Yeah,
The
they
2012 Heat,
Yeah.
you could
hey
say
With Bosch, Wade, and LeBron, like
And those
that
shooters
team
they
was
they can
had.
they can
undefeatable.
match up just as
And
good.
those shooters they had. Hell no. And those
They
Right.
shooters
can
they
But
had.
match up. They match up
I
just as good.
respect the Peyton Pritchard and Derek White and them boys.
Fuck no.
Them boys wasn't fucking with them 2012 Heatles runner.
For
Hell no.
real.
Only because you got
Yeah.
to think
Fuck
Ray
no.
Allen coming out that bitch, fucking Norris Cole lighting your ass up. Like,
Yep.
bro, they had
Mike
they
Miller,
second team
Shane
was
Battier.
scoring more than the first team, the other first team
Mm-hmm.
players.
Yep.
Like that's why I say it, but it's just different games, man. I think they man, I'm gonna give them a top
Such
10.
different games.
I'm gonna
Like,
give them a top 10
It's top
because
10 for sure.
yeah. I
yeah,
think
they're
top
top
10 is
10
so
all
much more
time. I
reasonable.
just will have to really sit down and look at
Right.
teams and really rank it.
I think that could be the next topic for the next like episode, but
We can definitely get on
I
that
mean
because y'all
it's
gotta remember that even though today's game is different, but that Celtics team had the best offensive
yes.
rating of all time,
Yeah.
and they can back it up with some defense.
Right.
Everybody can. There's no liabilities, and they starters at least,
I
and they
mean their
got
best
spark plugs
comparison
off the bench.
you could probably compare the Celtics with 2016 Warriors. Like
Yeah, that's
they
the
had
only
a
team I can really compare them with.
right because they had such great shooters in Steph and Clay, and then you have the big men down deep like Boogie and Draymond, like with
So,
Porzingis and that other dude. I'm forgetting the name, but you know those teams are very similar. You could probably compare them 1-1.
man.
I don't
And
know, man.
that's why
That'll be
because a lot of people say that that Warriors team was the best team ever. You know what I'm
right.
saying? And then that's the Celtics is just a replica of that. So that's why I feel like they just as high.
But I don't think they was better than that 73 and 10, 72 and 10 uh Bulls
Bulls.
team.
Yeah.
I don't think they was better
Mm.
than them. I don't
Mm-mm.
think them boys was on it. Them boys was
You don't think the
them,
three ball can play a factor?
They were
no,
locked. They
because
were so
they
bro.
know
They were so locked
and
in defensively, bro. It was crazy.
and and they gonna slow that game down. Like you
Yeah.
got to think the Celtics. The thing about even with like the Pacers, that was a big thing this year. It was no real ball control, bro. They was just everybody was just running up and down.
Hmm.
Man, them boys gonna slow that shit down, boy. They is not finna
Yeah.
let you run them out the gym
Yeah.
and
That's what
score
I'm
all them
saying.
points. Your ass gonna have to just be have a real phenomenal shooting night because they finna slow that shit down, bro. They
Right.
finna slow it down. Less possessions, less opportunity for you to score more points when you got less possessions. You feel me? So
And Ronda, think about who's on the fucking sideline at the fucking head coach.
yeah, Phil was gonna
That's
stop
all
that.
I'm gonna
Phil,
say.
Phil was gonna cut that shit down.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Cause hey, cause you if you think about it, running, remember them Knicks teams was like that running fast back then.
Yeah,
Man, they ain't
yeah, they
stopping
were,
that
they
shit,
were.
boy. That shit getting shut down. Hey, we gonna play our game. Bitch, we finna use all 24 seconds and we gonna have quality offense and your ass just gonna have to have set four to seven phenomenal shooting games.
Right.
And I feel like I out of series, like a full series, I got the Celtics over a lot of teams, man. Because back then you can compare like this team to like old teams, but back then they didn't have a lot of 6'8". Well, however tall Tatum is, 6'10", 6'8" niggas doing what he do. You got Jalen Brown. Them
Starting
niggas speak
matchup
for
with him
themselves. But
perfectly,
you got
bro.
Drew. You got Dirk. Dirk is amazing, bro. Dirk, KP when he's in the game.
Don't
Then they
count
can go
KP, bro.
small and throw Al in there. Who else in that starting lineup? Like
Yeah, don't count KP, bro.
we got robbed, bro. They got
Yeah,
robbed, man.
but then at the same time, man, you as good as they is, then you gotta go up against niggas like the bad boy Pistons. Well, one of them niggas gonna get punched in the throat, and they gotta see if they gonna be willing to, you feel me, be able
Yeah.
to
JT
settle down
Mama
for
gonna be
that. Cause
ready
you
to
gotta think,
JT Mama gonna be ready to fight.
yeah,
That's it.
motherfuckers sensitive these game, yeah, this game now too. Them boys was straight. Boy, I'm knocking your ass out. JB come down the line, I'm knocking you out the air, my boy.
They had players
Go
just
make them at the
there
free
for
throw
that.
line. And it wasn't gonna be no technical foul in that. It was gonna be a regular common foul.
For
Right.
sure.
And
So, but
It's
I
I
got
gotta
think
be
they
fair
top 10.
factor.
They're top 10. That was a great
Yeah, I
year. Like I
agree.
said, bro,
I agree.
that was a great year. But I just think it's a lot that goes into it too.
Top five. That shit. No.
Well,
so I
I'm not saying they not a top five. I just gotta really sit down and think
right.
about all the teams that that
We
can.
can
You
do
know
that
what
on
I'm
the next
saying?
pod. We can
So
definitely do that on the next pod. Cause
Like
I
as
have
good
to
as they
go.
is, are they gonna be
No,
able
I'm
to
about.
stop a dominant, Kobe and Shaq them years? You feel me? Like
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
lot to, you know. I think they could at the right, time, but man, hey, them teams was dominant as shit.
Hey,
I
I gotta
mean,
go. But one last thing I'm gonna say. It was very different eras. Like uh, normal play back in the '90s would be called immediately for a flagrant. Like
Oh yeah, for sure.
very
Yeah, yeah,
different
yeah. For sure,
offensive
for sure.
tempos and styles. Defenses were so much more physical, so you can't really compare the numbers that much. So I'm like the Celtics top 10 teams of all time. But I can't really say they're top 5 because you just I got to really do my homework on that one. But
Yeah,
this
that's
was
what I
really
said.
fun. So,
he in the
see you guys.
chat. All right, yo.
All right.
Yeah, I'm about
See
to
you guys.
talk. I gotta get up out of here.
Yeah.
Some
See ya.
happen.
Yeah, for sure, man. Y'all hold it down, man. Damn, everybody just
For
jumped
sure.
off. That was crazy.
Now, that was a crazy episode today, chat. Y'all be easy. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. Y'all know what it is. Follow us on TikTok, IG, and all that good stuff. All the good stuff. We out, man. Y'all be easy. All right, bro.
Yeah, yeah.